Hey, it's me, Adam Pacitti. How you doing? Are you all good? Are you all happy? It's Monday, it's 1 a.m, the clocks have changed, so I've now got to stay up until 4 a.m, so come and have some fun with me. Let me know if you can hear me first of all, because I've had loads and loads of audio issues. It was going all crackly and horrible, so fingers crossed this is working right now. How are we doing in the chat? Where you from? Give us a like spike, give us a subscribe. Let's have some fun. Let's have some bloody fun, shall we? It's Monday Night Raw. The road to WrestleMania is nearing the end of the road, and there's WrestleMania in the same place as all of the little stops on the way, actually. But WrestleMania is this Saturday. It's 2 days. It's too big for one day. We got Basingstoke. We've got New York. We've got East Germany. I don't know what that voice was. We've got Newcastle, Norwich, Coffinswell, Great Yarmouth, India, Northampton, Sweden, Hereford, the beautiful city of Jeddah, Middlesbrough, Essex, Bath, Cheltenham, Florida, Worcester, Waterford, I think I said that one already, Liverpool, what am I doing? Yeovil, they're fucking, oh, he's off the one already, he's having some fun, he's not on Twitch anymore, so he's not allowed to do that word, but he already has, so what a magnificent start to the video. I hope you're all well. We're getting a hype package right now, a little video package for AJ versus The Undertaker in a Boneyard match. I'll get to your donations in just a second. Whew. Are we good? Are we good? Why is the stream so laggy? Stream down? Oh, no. No, give it a refresh and it should work. It should work. It's working on my end. Rest in peace, stream. I'm getting 2,000 kilobyte, 2 meg uploader a second. So it should be working. We're back, maybe. I've got it's hardwired in now. I got an Ethernet cable, so it should be a bit more reliable. Who knows? F5 to refresh your stream, or if you're on mobile, close it and reopen it. Obviously, you don't need me to explain that to you. Anyway, I've got about 6 cans of opened Pepsi Max here. I need to clean my flat very soon. Raw is indeed starting now, Jake Paul. Jake Paul's in the chat. Jake, you flipping massive bellend. Different guy, I assume. Let's have a quick look at your very, very generous donation. I'm going to turn the old Raw up a little bit so you can hear it maybe a little bit better. But yeah, most importantly, are we all good? Are we all happy? I can't believe WrestleMania is this weekend. Truly. Everything's so bizarre. UK government has ordered limited to bandwidth for emergency services and things. That might be the issue. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's a pretty consistent 2.2 meg upload at the moment, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. If I need to decrease the bit rate, I may have to do that. But we'll play it by ear for sure. Let's have a look what we've got going on right now. It is the 31st, just to make sure I don't miss any. Brian Bunker straight in there. The road, or C as Ross says, to WrestleMania Raw. Final stop, it certainly is. Wes, I'll get to you in a second. You little scamp. I've got to move that little alert box up just a touch. That should be better. We'll see. Raw just kicking off, by the way. Oh, no, we got an Undertaker promo. Is this backstage? Is it in the ring? I think it's backstage.
Or should I say, Alan Jones?
Who?
Since we're being real now. You know, for such a small man, you got a really big mouth.
This is Biker Taker.
I don't know if you have a big sack. You're just really that stupid. Either way,
He's not talking in the normal
mouse writing checks your ass can't cash.
spooky takeaway.
I'm sure you thought by dropping some pipe bombs, you'd get under my skin.
This is
Son,
Biker Taker.
a lot worse, far better than you.
Flubbed his line a little bit, but that's okay.
I must admit, there are some truths to what you've been saying. You said maybe 10, 15 years ago, you probably would want to try me.
Keep rolling. What?
You were content being a big fish in a
You know it now. Got to be the
Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Angle, Mick Foley, Eddie Guerrero, Booker T, Edge, the very best this business had to offer. The phenomenal one, my ass.
Yeah, he's biker taker.
They're all gone. Except for me. I'll be the first to admit it. I've got far more matches behind me than I do in front of me. But Alan stepped in something now there's no coming back from. Your foolish pride is making really bad decisions.
Thank you very much, Matt.
All the things
Match
you
getting
said
really
about me,
hardest for the scrap.
I get it. I do. It's just business. Where you cross the line, though,
I feel sorry for Shayna Becky,
mention her.
but I think it's Brock Drew. I think Drew's big win is going to be really diluted by this, which is a shame.
Mad because she does the Faith Breaker, aka the Styles Clash,
Ooh,
better than you do.
Faith Breaker.
Got it over.
She got it over. Oh,
The reason you're gonna pay the ultimate price for disrespecting
you gonna pay?
her
All right.
wife, Michelle McCool. And you're gonna pay that price in a boneyard. Remember, that was your idea. You want to be relevant at the showcase of Immortals, WrestleMania.
The Immortals,
Who
Undertaker.
better to make that happen than the Undertaker? Try me. I'll make you famous.
Yeah! Oh, make you famous.
Two ass clowns, Gallows and Anderson.
Haven't heard that in a while.
All three of you can feel the wrath of the unholy trinity I'm bringing with me. Just know, you will feel the pain. You will get hurt. And you will suffer. And most importantly, you will
Rest in
peace.
Wrong song. Oh, he's got a tombstone with Alan's name on it. Well, his kayfabe name. Bloody hell, Fred Durst! Oh, sorry, no, that's it's not Fred Durst. That's AJ Styles. Right. Let me get back to your very kind donations once again. Flooding through. Monica Benzover, says Kim Gaming. I haven't stopped thinking about it, honestly. If that would have sounded mental if you didn't watch the Twitch streams. Monica is not a good person at all. Declan, looking forward to the Doki Doki DLC adding. Yes, I am. Very much am. I've been checking out the alternate endings. Somebody sent me a link to the alternate endings, so I was having a skim through those. And then I stopped, because I did like 2 or 3 of them. There are 16 or something. Because I think I want to play it again. Because it's just been playing on my mind. You know what? I've been really good at catching up over the past day and a half, because I didn't do a full day of work today. I took some time off. And I was watching Tiger King as well. I'm practically up to date with all pop culture now. All I've got to do is watch Lost, Breaking Bad, and start listening to the 1975, and I'm one of you. I can't wait. Tom Hull. Hi Adam, love from the Isle of Wight as always. Hope you're well, my friend. Your people miss you. Tom, it's always lovely to hear from you. All my love to the Isle of Wight. Stephen Scodes. I'm very well. Very well. I'm feeling refreshed. I've just had a little hour nap because I'm going to be up very late. And I hope you're well too, Stephen. Always good to see you also. Tiny Boy's in the chat. He's taking questions. So questions for Tiny Boy there. DH, and we back, baby. We are experiencing some streaming issues. Becky once again turning up in her, what's that called? Big rig? Is that a big rig? Which was apparently going to be used last year, if I remember correctly. Was that meant for last year's WrestleMania? And there it is. Honk! Isn't it? She'll be addressing Shayna Baszler tonight. What else is on the show? What we've just seen there, Undertaker responding to AJ Styles. He's going Biker Taker. That's cool. Kind of excited for that. Well, I'm interested by it. Am I excited for WrestleMania? Yeah, I am. Because I have no idea what it's going to be like. Intrigued. Prince Burb, Monica Men's over once again. Wes Bray, new Moti documentary coming later this year, Adam. Can we get a live stream going? Wes, right. You know and I know that I would flipping love to live stream reactions to a Ralmo documentary. Is it right to do so? I'm not sure. But the answer is yes, and I'll do it on Twitch. Akira! Hey Adam, are you going to post those Doki Doki streams to either Cultaholic or Triple Jump? No, what I was thinking of doing, because actually, I'm quite proud of those streams. I really enjoyed doing them, and it put me out of my comfort zone a little bit, and I thought they were fun. So, I'm going to download them, and I think I'm going to upload them to my own personal channel. Because I haven't uploaded anything to my Adam Pacitti account in 6-7 years probably. It's been a long time since I stuck anything on there. So I was thinking I'll stick them on there because they don't really fit on the Cultaholic YouTube channel. So yeah, I think they'll probably end up youtube.com/Adam Pacitti, I think. Is it? It's been a while. But you can watch them on Twitch now. The videos on demand are on there if you want to check them out. But I think they expire in 2 weeks or something. Matt Levinson, big fan of you guys. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Matt. Maggie, lovely to see you once again. Thank you for tuning in. Louise Marie, greetings from miserable self-isolation. And greetings to you also from miserable self-isolation, Louise. I hope you're getting on all right. Sue Ellen, if I hear Limp Bizkit, I'll kick off. She's gonna kick off. She's not happy, or she's too happy. And she's kicking off with joy, if that's the thing. Stevie Scodes, glad to be catching these streams. Adam, you love it! Thank you very much, Stephen. Here's some Kiwi dollars, lad. Randall Keith, says Tom Dells. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Randall Keith. Randall Keith. Caught that up a little bit, didn't I? Kane, have you heard about the AEW TNT Championship? That's right, AEW announcing. Taker's best promo in years. He flubbed a couple of lines, but it was pretty damn good. It was interesting. Certainly kept my attention. I'm trying to think what other great promos he's done in recent years. He normally just comes out and says, "You will rest in peace." And you've got to wait for 7 minutes to get there because he's a very slow walker. Yes, the AEW TNT Championship. It's been announced in a press release. AEW finally introducing a mid-card title, I believe, with a tournament, which will start very soon. Perhaps even Wednesday night? I don't know. Let me know in the chat because I can't remember. Shawnee Wallace. Hey Adam, ready for WWE's version of No Fans Monday? Thoughts on the new AEW TNT Championship and who should be first champion? So, I'm a big fan. I think the mid-card title, the time is right for it. It's the right title to be introducing amid rumours that they were going to do like a trios championship or women's tag championships. I don't think either of those would have worked especially well. The first holder, Lance Archer, maybe? Think that'd be pretty cool for him. Or Brody Lee. Lance. I think Lance could do with it more. Yeah, Lance. Suggestions in there. Put on Kenny. Jimmy Havoc, wouldn't mind. Sammy Guevara is a nice shout. I like that as well. April 8th, people are saying. L Wall, in fact, saying. That's when the tournament starts. Chris, always awesome to watch with you. It's like being with the friends I don't have. I feel exactly the same way, Chris. So thank you to all 1,632 of my closest pals. Thank you very much for tuning in. Lee Spicer, hi Adam, hope you're well. I was thinking of watching Raw and SmackDown for a previous year post-Mania instead of watching current shows for now. Good idea? I mean, you keep up with this stuff. A couple of bits are going to happen on tonight's show, I guess. It's being described as a stacked show. I mean, there are big names on it for sure. But, well, you know. Yeah. Raw after Mania is a lot more fun than the... Oh, it was last week. Than the go-home shows, typically. Like, go-home shows, pay-per-views, you often get matches which are... like DQs, just dodgy finishes, shenanigans ahoy. Or you'll get big brawls setting up to it. They're fun and everything, but the after Mania is the one that you want to be watching. Watch some of those, mate. Don't know why I'm telling you what to do. Do whatever the hell you want, pal. Too big for just one night WrestleMania once again. 6 days away. I can't really believe it. The Floydie. Hello again, Mr. Pacitti. Archer and Lee might be pushed more as main eventers than mid-carders. Maybe someone lower down the card will get it. Well, it looks like Archer's getting into a feud with Cody, so I think that keeps him more mid-card, but away from titles, perhaps.
I fought 2 champions in one match. Charlotte Flair was the SmackDown Women's Champion, and Ronda Rousey was the Raw Women's
I'll be up for Lee, though. I'll be up for Brody getting it. Either of those guys. Or MJF. MJF would be cool.
bold predictions, and I attacked those 2 fools any chance that I got. And I've been walking that razor blade lifestyle ever since. Let's take a look.
Video package. I don't give a damn, it's a repetition. Singing over the song so we avoid demonetization. Making noise, lots of noise, making noise so they don't kick us off the YouTube. Oh god, we're getting the whole match, aren't we? It's not a video package. I thought that was going on a little bit. We have got our first match of the night and it's fizzing. It's the underwhelming triple threat. Oh god, what a match to choose. This is a weird shout, isn't it? I do really like this song. It's a really cool entrance, this. Joan Jett is a pissing legend, isn't she? The little glance that they exchange, Ronda smiling, the only time she smiles during the entrance at Joan Jett, you can sort of tell that it meant a lot to her to get that. It's really cool. Is it me or is Becky really dislikable? Maybe they're doing that. I agree. I don't think she's really unlikable or anything, but I feel like they've ramped up her cockiness to make it more palatable when Shayna wins. I don't know if that's the right choice or not, but I feel like that's what they're doing. And she is annoying sometimes, isn't she? Let's face it. Except Ronda is massively homophobic and Joan is well Joan. Is Joan Jett alright? Joan's cool, right? No, what do you think about Ember Moon? I love Ember. Even if she doesn't know who AJ Hazard is, I think Ember is great. Yeah, I think she's got the best finisher in WWE. Sorry, Baron Corbin. Eclipse is just amazing, isn't it? What an absolute class move. And she almost always nails it as well. Unagi cage match. Not watching Raw, but happy to be here. Thank you. No, thank you very much. Unagi cage match. Excuse me. God, I hate coughing now. Every time I cough, I think, oh God. Goodness gracious. I went for my walk today. Don't tell the UK government, but I probably stayed out for about an hour, 20 minutes. Not an hour. Breaking the law. And I was walking around, I was walking past someone, I just had a tickle in my throat, and I just went, and the look that they gave me. Kieran Beatty. Hello, Kieran. Lovely to see you as always. You on the beers? Becky annoys me like Seth did, and now I hate Seth. See, I'm really enjoying heel Seth Rollins now. I think he's smashing it. The promo, was it last week or the week before? Beautiful stuff. James Calansis. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Good day, Adam. Was that Australian? What the hell? I am rubbish. Luckily, I'm still an essential employee, so I thought I'd donate to help out. Thank you very much, mate. I'm on lunch break now, so I will catch the replay after. Cheers. Love from Ipswich, Australia. Thank you very much, James, for your dollary dues. Very, very kind of you indeed. And thank you for still working. And cheers. Yeah, thank you. Don't know what else to say there. You're a very kind man. Kayla Moonshoes is here for the cat's food consumption. You're going to be disappointed. You are going to be disappointed. I've retired them. I mean, they're on the desk there in front of me, but no more dreamies. No more dreamies tonight or ever, because I'm a human being, not a feline. Andy's in the chat. Big bad Andy Dubs. Big bad Andy Dubs. Chicken in. This Taker match, he's bringing an unholy trinity against AJ and the Arse Clowns. Imagine if it's Kane and Sting. I do. Kane's a good shout. Kane could happen. Sting. Could he do it? I mean, it's a pre-recorded thing. They could have taped something with Sting. They could have got him in, couldn't they? And then Sting betrays him at the end. And then we finally get the Sting versus Taker match that people want for some reason. God, the entrances were long on this. Becky's only just got into the ring. We're 22 minutes into Raw so far. Always lovely to see you, by the way, Andy. Kieran, a sober week for me, but what about Carly Chop? What about Carly Chop? Kane and Aleister Black, people suggesting. Very nice. Team Hell No. Brian's a little bit busy. It could happen, maybe. No, I don't think it's going to happen. You know, I'd love to see. And they'll never do it because they don't want to acknowledge it. If they were to have a Holy Trinity and it's not Sting, I'd love to see Abyss be the third man. Just so Abyss gets... Because he contributed so much to wrestling. He was such an important part of TNA Impact for so long. And the guy never gets the respect he deserves. Great character. Joseph Park's very fun as well. Abyss would be lovely. I'd really appreciate that. Ultra Clorox, please. Last night I saw three girls walking to the end of a dead-end road. There was nothing there. I said, hey, you three, where are you going? And they flew away, and I said, ah, man. And oh, God, what a terrible time. Oh, God. Okay. Last night I saw three girls walking to the end of a dead-end road. There was nothing there. I said, hey, you three, where are you going? And they flew away. And I said, ah, man, they were some... Thank you very much, Ultra Clorox Bleach. David, do you plan on watching Sherlock Hound on TNS Entertainment's YouTube page? It's basically Sherlock Holmes as an anthropomorphic dog. I hadn't planned on it, David, I won't lie. I don't want to mislead you into thinking that I was going to watch Sherlock Holmes as an anthropomorphic dog. But mate, if you think it's worth me checking out, I'm guessing, yeah, go and check out TMS Entertainment's YouTube page. It's basically Sherlock Holmes as an anthropomorphic dog. Kieran, best finishing move ever. Ah, I do like an RKO. A lot. An awful lot. Stunners up there, for sure. Pedigree's great. Sweet Chin music's brilliant as well, isn't it? I know it's just a super kick, and super kicks have been ruined by the Bucks of Youth and other indie losers. But it's just when that connects, that noise, ooh, sexy. I imagine you guys are spamming best finishers right now. People saying RKO. Jake's DDT was very nice. What else have we got here? Diamond Cutter, good shout. Pile Driver and Powerbomb. I love a jackknife. You know what I haven't hassled you to do yet? I've just seen it in the chat. Like Spike, help us, please. The Aggle. Oh, please the. Click like, please. Greetings from London, Ontario. How about a like Spike? He's got the idea, Nick Reagan. Thank you very much. Oh, big Keith Lee promo here. It's just, I'm guessing this is happening on this week's NXT. Lee versus Dijakovic versus Priest. North American title. Very nice. I still haven't figured out which one I'm going to stream. I'd said in the Twitch chat that I was going to do Dynamite and NXT back to back, but now the clocks have changed. I can't do 1 till 4. It's not 1 till 4. 1 till 5. It's not happening. It's not happening. Because I've got to sort myself out this week. WrestleMania fast approaching. Lots and lots to do. I can't keep staying up that late. So I will do one of them. I'm thinking AEW Dynamite, you know. As much as I'd like to see that triple threat match, and I will watch it, AEW Dynamite, I think is... There's just more in it, isn't there? Like NXT might play some old matches or do something else. AEW Dynamite still feels like a proper show at the moment, whereas NXT doesn't. I know things are changing this week, but yeah, I'm still thinking AEW. NXT did win the vote. Yeah, you're right. They're doing the takeover matches. NXT won the vote. Yeah, you're right. NXT's gonna be mental. Fine. All right. Calm down. Calm your tits. I'll do NXT. I forgot it won the vote as well. I didn't forget. I was ignoring it because I fancy doing AEW. I'll do NXT. Man of the people. What a guy. Hit like. Sorry, neighbours. Jack Dylan Nolan. Jay White, Okada, Ibushi. Pick 1 to AEW, 1 to WWE, 1 to retire. Oh, that's hard, isn't it? That's a pretty horrible thing. I don't want to retire any of those. Right. I'm a big Jay White fan. Would they know what to do with him in WWE? Is the question. And I think the answer is probably no. Jay White to AEW. I can't retire a Okada, can I? That's, Matt, right. Ibushi would get ruined in WWE too. Okada to WWE. Jay White to AEW. And I'm retiring Ibushi? He's so young and handsome. Oh, don't do it. Piss off, Jack. Brian Doyle. I hope your parents are doing okay during the lockdown. They are. Yeah, I spoke to them last, a couple of days ago on the phone. I've been texting. They're okay. I think, like everyone, going a bit stir crazy. But they're coping. They're doing all right. I mean, my Dad's really, really unwell, as I mentioned before, and he's not going to get better. And so he's very limited in what he can do anyway. So I think like it must be very frustrating for him to not be able to walk up to the shops or anything. But it's impacting his life a little bit less than other people. I hope my mum, who is incredibly active, always keeping busy, I hope she's okay. I need to call them more, for sure. I need to fix this pissing donation thing as well, don't I? I'll just stick it in the middle for now. Hate how WWE have to pretend this match was good. It wasn't awful. It wasn't a great main event. And the finish was ugh. But there were cool moments. It's a very odd choice to be the one. I mean, it makes sense with obviously Becky Shayna coming up. It is the most sensible match to play if it was any good. Like it makes the most sense from a storyline perspective. Becky's huge frowning moment. But if NXT's wank, you can just blame her. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a good shout. What game are you planning on streaming tomorrow? I hadn't even given it any thought. You know what? Can you guys suggest some stuff? Nothing wrestling related, because I really enjoyed doing the literature club thing, and I think I was burning myself out doing the wrestling stuff, which was also similar, because like obviously some wrestling games are better than others, but they're all also wrestling games. So something a bit different. I was thinking like something that I can do in a couple of days, maybe. Not like people suggesting Pokemon. Pokemon would be fun for sure, but it's also a massive investment of time, and I can tell you now that I won't finish it on stream because I'll want to play something else. So like that Doki Doki Literature Club was great because it was 7 hours or so. It was perfect for 2 streams. Loads flying in here. Goodness gracious me. Detroit, Red Dead, Crash Bandicoot. You know what I could really break the back of pretty quickly as well, because I'm alright at it. And I haven't played the remaster yet, it's Spyro. Would you guys want to see Spyro? I know it's a couple of years old now. Well, the remaster's a couple of years old. The game's not 20 years old. Stardew Valley is a really great shout, Adam. Again, a big investment of time, and I have played it before. I've got pretty far into it. So it's a great suggestion, though, and it's a game that I truly love as well. I think it's really, really fun. Yes, Spyro. Yeah, people seem into Spyro. I can't do Sims because that's very much Jack's passion project, if you want to call it that. And I believe Jack will be bringing back, because they only got to like creating the characters in Sims House with Cultaholic and Triple Jump. So I think he's going to do that again. I need to stop drinking so much Pepsi Max. Red's Evil, Banjo-Kazooie, MGS, Batman. Hey Adam, cheers from North Carolina. I just turned on your stream. What do you think of Taker's promo? Personally, I thought it was the best one he cut in a while. Few people saying that, Eric. I really enjoyed it. And it was surprising, because I didn't think we were going to get any sort of biker Taker. I didn't think they were going to do it, but it really worked, didn't it? It really did work. I thought Taker saying that Michelle got the Styles Clash over as her own is a bit of a stretch. Bit of a heel move from Undertaker, really, because he doesn't believe that. But there you go. Missed that. Saw your Frightened Rabbit shirt the other day, such a tragedy. Have you heard the tribute album? I have some amazing covers on there. Thank you very much for a very generous donation, by the way, Brian. Yeah, it's great. It's really a wonderful tribute album. Yeah, I mentioned on a stream a week or so ago, I saw Frightened Rabbit. Oh God, how long was it? It was no more than a month. Maybe it was 6 weeks? I can't remember. I saw them at the Clooney. It's a 5-minute walk from work. One of the best gigs I've ever been to. And I'd never really heard Frightened Rabbit before. Fell in love with them. Scott, what an unbelievable songwriter. Just one of the greats, without a doubt. Very, very happy that I discovered them. And thank you very much once again. Simpsons Hit and Run. I've done it, Jack. I have done it, Jack. I didn't get that far. I mean, I did 1.5 levels of it. I completed all the missions on level 1 and half of the missions on level 2-ish. But it was good, and I've been playing it a little bit off stream as well, because I did enjoy it. Brian, FIFA versus Ross Online. That's a good shout, actually. That's a good shout. I need to do some stuff with fans or other Cultaholic guys. The problem is, Ross hasn't got the setup. We could sort something out where I could get him a webcam delivered to his house or something. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Maddox Milton. What is your favourite Cena Orton match? Christ. There's been so many. What was good? The Rumble match was alright. I'm literally going to have to look it up, to be honest. Because there have been so pissing many of them. Which was the best Cena versus Orton match? They all blur into one. They literally all blur into one because it happens so many times. I think it's... Yeah, maybe Rumble 2014. I Quit match. I wasn't a fan of any of them, if I'm honest. They all, as I said, when I say they all blur into one, I just wasn't interested in it. It's not a feud. I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to make it like the Bret Michaels of that era. It just didn't really do anything for me. And I love both those guys as well. I think they're both great. Wolf Among Us, great shout, Craig. How about Siphon Filter? Yeah, I'd be well up for some Siphon Filter. That's a good shout as well. I think I'll do Spyro. I think I'll do Spyro tomorrow. Twitch.tv/Cultaholic. If you haven't come and joined me there yet, come and follow us. Give us a follow right now so you get the notification, etc., etc. That would be much appreciated. Bushi can go to NXT then. There you go, Jack. Thank you very much. And sorry for saying piss off to you. Darby for TNT champ. I like that. I like that a lot. Rob Power, F, marry, kill. Shayna, Nia, Tamina. Christ. This is hot. I don't like doing these when they're... I don't want to be nasty to anyone. I'm gonna respectfully pass on the question. Because I don't want anyone to... Oh no, that's the game, isn't it? Sound like a killjoy. I'll go in order. There you go. F Shayna, marry Nia, kill Tamina. There you go. Gave it no thought at all. But I feel bad because they all seem like alright people, don't they? Oh, I'm such a little bitch. Bale of Oats. Hey Adam, greetings from Oklahoma, not Winwood. What else have you been wanting to stream? Whoo! What else have I been wanting to stream? So many suggestions have come up. People keep saying, was it TW? They want GM mode, but I can't. I'm burned out with wrestling games, honestly, and I'm not trying to be difficult or a wanker. I don't want to do any more wrestling games for a bit because I'm thinking about wrestling all day, and then I play some more wrestling. And I've quickly and very selfishly discovered that these streams have been quite good for my mental health. And I'm really enjoying them, and I want to use them, if I'm honest, to experience new things as well. And that like Doki Doki Literature Club was brilliant because I would never play something like that. And so it takes my mind off of wrestling for a little bit because I'm not getting burned out with wrestling massively or anything. But it's a nice little break. And Twitch, I think we should be taking advantage of because we can do some different stuff on there. So that's the reason why. And I played a big long string of wrestling games every day for what, a week and a half or whatever it is. Retired Jay White personally. I think he's NJPW. I think he's New Japan's Randy Orton. I think he's got loads of talent. Because I'm not a New Japan guy at all, as you know. And I saw him at a Rev Pro show in London. And I was like, goodness gracious, this is good. He was wrestling Josh Bowden. And hell of a match. Best match on the card. And Jay White was sensational. So was Josh. Liberty. Ranked Triple H WrestleMania matches video. We'd love it, says Kian. That's a very good shout. We'll be getting some more ranked WrestleMania matches next year. We don't have any more time. We've got a few new bits coming up before WrestleMania. We've got predictions going up, of course. We'll try and get pictures done as well. Some of my favourite videos to do those. I love doing the pictures videos. We've got another tier list coming up, a WrestleMania themed one. I will let Ross inform you what that is when that goes live on, I believe, Wednesday. We'll see. And a few other bits also. Saints Row Tour 3, great shout again. Saints Row games are fantastic. F. Mary killed the 3 ladies in this match. Oh, Becky seems cool, doesn't she, as a person? Although, to get engaged to Seth Rollins, something's got to be wrong in her head. No. I'm just doing it in order again. I'll marry Becky. F. Charlotte. Bye, Ronda. There you go. Sorry. I hate those. Stop doing them. Ultra Clorox Bleach. Some extra dosh to support you guys. Thank you very much. Also, Jackbox for Cultaholic guys and or Patreon subs. I really like that idea. Yeah, that's a really great idea. One more thing. Who in the Nexus would make the best wife? What? Okay. Heath Slater seemed like a wonderful guy to be around. Otunga would be annoying. Tava would be annoying. Justin Gabriel. Meh. We won't count New Nexus or anything like that. Wade's just such a nice bloke. He's really, really funny as well. Yeah, I'd marry Wade in a heartbeat. Satoshi, Emily is Away 2 is a really well done game that you could play. It's very immersive. It's really fun to play if you're a teenager in the early noughties. Is Emily Away 2? I feel like I might have downloaded this. Oh, it's not what I thought it was. No, what am I thinking of? The horror game where there's a little girl that... it was free on PlayStation Plus, I think, which is why I got it. Emily Can Play? Is that right? What's the one that I'm thinking of? The creepy... There's a clown. There's the doll that runs up and like that. Just like that. It's flipping terrifying. Gotta stop swearing. Emily Wants to Play. Is that it? Yeah, I enjoyed that. I was having quite fun with that. Quite a bit of fun. So wait, that's a different? Yeah, that's a very different game. Scale of 1 to 10, how is WWE doing with empty shows? Ooh, they've got a hard task, and we don't know who's available, who's not. Like, I took the piss because like Shane Thorne was on the show, but they've got such a hard job. They're probably doing their best, aren't they? They're probably doing their best. SmackDown on Friday, I thought was really good. Given the circumstances, a good show. Raw is tough. It's 3 hours. Filling that time is a massive struggle. Scale of 1 to 10, given the circumstances, a 7. I think it's probably fair. But we don't know what they're going through. We don't know. Should these things be happening? I would suggest not. They are happening. What's the worst WWE gimmick ever? I mean, there's been some pretty distasteful gimmicks, which it should never have happened. Simba, Eugene, for example. The worst gimmick ever is in the one that was never going to get over. God, there were just so many, like the Blue Brothers, for example. Nobody's going to care about that ever. Furnace and LaFon. There were lots of just things that you don't think, like you could say, oh bloody hell, Isaac Yankem, Duke Drosy, awful gimmicks, but you remember them. But then there were so many, especially during the New Generation era, that are just like, ugh. Oh, bloody hell, Joe, thank you very, very much. 50 quid for this? 50 quid for what? Am I meant to do something? I'm not getting the dreamies out. Joe, thank you so much, mate. Yeah, at least those are memorable. But then think about your Slam Master Jays. There were lots of just nothing characters. Like, there are lots popping up here. Heidenreich, Kerwin White, Fake Diesel and Razor. Those are the ones that you remember. So I'm not sure they were necessarily bad. They were bad. They were definitely bad. But the worst gimmick is one that is forgettable, I would argue. And it really upsets me that so many people are saying Shorty G in the chat because Gable is the man. Thoughts on the TNT title? Who's your first champ? MJF, Darby, Sammy G. I'm going to change my mind and go with Darby. As I said earlier, I think it's the right time to be introducing a mid-card title. Good shout. And who doesn't love a tournament, eh? Pandaborg Productions. Adam, have you played any of the TW games? I have not. I need to do it. There are so many suggestions, and I feel like I keep just going. And I am genuinely making a mental note of these as well. I'm not just going like, oh, that's a great idea. No, yeah, definitely do that, and then forgetting about them. There's lots and lots that I want to do. I just fancy a little break from wrestling games for a little bit, because who knows how long this self-isolation stuff is going to go on for, and I'm going to try and stream every day. If I'm in the flat, I think it's good for me to be streaming, and I fancy a little break from wrestling games at the moment, and given the viewership on the Doki Doki streams, it's really flattering that people are tuning in, not just for wrestling games, that they're tuning in to watch, I guess me, and that's really, really flattering. And so, if that's the case, then hey, I don't get much chance to do other stuff, other than wrestling here on YouTube, so why not have some fun with it? And while I've got this opportunity, let's experiment a bit. But TW is apparently fantastic. I know there's a new one coming out very soon. April 30th, in fact, you said it there. Not a super interesting game to watch, but it might be fun. This is my concern with like the GM mode, TW. I believe they're majorly text-based, and they might get stale a little bit quickly. They've probably got a smaller audience than other stuff, and I'd love as many people to be watching as possible, and I'd love to be enjoying the game as well. So yeah, tune into Spyro tomorrow, because I love Spyro, and I've not played the new one. Apparently it's a lot harder than the original. And my brother isn't around to help me do the flying levels either, which I used to use him for all the time. Andy Dubs, again helping to contribute to the cause. Love you guys. Thank you very much, Andy. Just off to bed, I said Kane and Sting, but imagine if Trinity was Lay Cool. Woo! Imagine Lay Cool burying Gallows and Anderson. It wouldn't even surprise me, Andy. It wouldn't even surprise me, mate. They might do that. It could be Kane and Michelle. Brother and wife. Sarah in the background going. Maddox Milton, what's your favourite Orton match in general? Ooh, goodness me. Foley. Yeah, maybe? Benoit, maybe? There's a few. It's a weird one because I do enjoy Orton matches, but I think of him more in like. Oh, Taker was good, wasn't it? Taker was good. I think it's Foley. I remember him more for big moments than matches now. He's had some really cool moments. Like when he was really, really evil and he was just punting people, all the McMahons left, right, and centre. That was cool. Make pinfall 2. This time it's person fall. That's very good, Jack. I'd love to do another wrestling documentary. It's not something that feasibly I'd have time to do anytime soon. It was a big investment of time. But I'd love to do more documentary stuff. I'm so proud of Justin, Sam doing the voiceover, Andrew who's doing the edits at the moment. I think the new documentary series that we're doing, War Stories, is tremendous, and it's cool to be doing more in-depth, factual content, and it's proven that there's an audience for it. It's not something that we can do too often because they're big, long edits. They're expensive to make, but it's great to see the reaction that's got and the praise that Andrew, Sam, and Justin are getting for it. Very cool, and I think it's nice, varied content. It's mixing things up a little. We're still doing the lists and all the other stuff, but that stuff feels very different. We're all really proud of it. Adam, look up The Return of Obra Dinn. Around 10 hours long. The Return of Obra Dinn. Sorry for not paying attention to the match that we've all seen before, by the way, guys. These donations are coming through. Once again, thick and fast. This looks cool. I like the graphics. Looks really interesting. Okay, I'll bookmark it. Yeah, it looks really interesting. Weps. Detroit Become Human is really good and is only about 10 to 11 hours total, and also a game where your character choices affect the game. I watched, was it Ben or Peter? I watched one of the Triple Jump guys do it. It looked really fun. It looked really fun, actually. Yeah, I'd like to get a copy. God, do I have a copy? Did I bring it home and just not get around to playing it? It might be in my flat somewhere. Whatever, right. Thank you very much, Weps. Joker. Weps just bought that game for. Oh! Thank you! Thank you very much. That makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, that's brilliant. We'll put it towards the game. Thank you very, very much. Lone Punk. Hey, Adam. Just wanted to say, been a big fan since Cultaholic. I love watching your streams. Very entertaining. Keep it up, Adam. Thank you very much, Lone Punk. Very kind words indeed. The Phantom Knight 24. I miss heel Adam. Cultaholic has a roster full of baby faces, and we deserve heel Adam Pacitti again. You know it. I'm just such a nice guy. I could never go back to being horrible to people, you flipping bellends. The Yakuza games. I haven't played the Yakuza games. And have you seen the picture of Ahmed Johnson in jean shorts? If not, look it up right now. I have seen the picture of Ahmed Johnson in jean shorts. It's a very erotic picture, which I will flash up for you guys now, because if you haven't seen it, I feel like it was on the tier list that me and Ross did. The Attitude Era one. It was. It's one of my favourite wrestling pictures ever. Ahmed Johnson. God, this match went on and on, didn't it? I found a chopped off version. It's cropped. There he is. Oh, is it going to save? Is it going to save? This is actually a slightly different one that I've seen. You're getting... I feel like this is a magazine scan or something like that. You lucky devils. If you haven't seen it, here's Ahmed Johnson, aka Anthony Norris. So enough of that. Thank you very much once again. Who was that? Karamu 96, sorry. Kane, F, marry, kill. Triple H, Triple H, Triple H. Okay, Triple H now, Triple H 05, Triple H 97. Triple H 05, unbearable, he's dying. Triple H 97, F. Marry Triple H now, current Triple H, because he would give me all the scoops, wouldn't he? He knows all the inside dealings of the company, and we could report on it, and he seems funny, doesn't he? He seems really, really funny. Oh, I accidentally shut the stream there. What have I done? Control Shift T. It's back. Oh, it says waiting. What the hell is going on? 2,000 people watching. Once again, give us a like if you haven't done so already. Like Spike, like Spike, like Spike. Help us out, please. Richard Charlton, thank you very much. Kyle Smith, play Bully Scholarship Edition. It's a game that I've got over there as well. Or have I got it downloaded? I've got it. Yeah, I'd be well up for some Bully. I haven't played Bully in a long time. Since it wasn't called Bully. Tom Delbs, worst gimmick is whoever the guy was that dated Vicky Guerrero for about 3 weeks. The one after Dolph, I think. Bam Neely? Are you talking about? I feel like you're talking about Bam Neely. Am I thinking the right guy? Was he not dating her?
It holds up to 2,000 hours. It holds all your favorite shows.
Maybe it wasn't Bam Neely. Was it Eric Escobar? It was Eric Escobar. Sorry. Goodness me. That's embarrassing. Sorry to Bam Neely and to Eric Escobar and to Vicky Guerrero because yeah, she's the one that was in love with Eric. James Davies, how will the reactions and predictions for WrestleMania be done this week? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you very much, James. We will reveal all Wednesday. That's when the predictions will go live. Obviously, we can't be in the same room, so it will be a multi-camera thing, but you'll find out more this week. And I say that because we haven't fully figured it out yet either, but you will be getting predictions, reactions also. We're going to make it work somehow. Richard Charlton, you guys are amazing. Thank you. You're a real gift. Thank you very much, Richard. Cheers for your donation. Jones Soto, imagine 90s HBK and current New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yes, please. Eric D, when do you think Rock will go into the Hall of Fame now that he's officially retired? He's not retired. He's going to have a match with Roman, without a doubt. Also, you upset that we never got Triple H versus Rock one last time at Mania? No. No, I'm not. Triple H gets all the bloody fun, nostalgia comeback matches. He doesn't need another one. It's always... It's always Triple H. No, I'm not. I'd be up for Roman versus Rock. I really would. Raymond Jones. Hey, check my tweet at you when you get a chance, please. I will check my tweets at the end of the show. I don't want to sit here on my phone, but thank you for whatever you said. Unless it's like a dick pic or something, then what the hell are you playing at, Raymond? Stop it. Thanks for your tweet. No, I'll check them at the end because I don't want to sit here on my phone and be rude. Kian Alasabani. Also look up the game Lisa on Steam, sorry. I've searched Lisa and it's come up with Lifetime Ices. Lisa game. Oh, I've seen this before. Yeah, this looks really fun. I really like the graphics on that as well. Yeah, that's good. Triple H should be commenting for Mania. Agreed. I wouldn't be anti that, not one bit. And sorry, I missed all the other donations tab. Where are we at? Oh god, there's loads here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Vinny, thank you for your very generous donation. Brett Millen, ahoy hoy. Just a couple of quid to say thanks to you guys for helping us keep all entertained. Silly question, but is there any way that we can help contribute during this nonsense, such as script ideas, animations, etc.? Love from Northern Ireland. So I think we're like at capacity for... We don't have any script ideas, actually. I'm just going back on myself completely. If you've got ideas for top 10s that you want to see, I think one thing that we're going to do is, because we get so many suggestions, I literally get between 30 and 50 emails from people with ideas every day, and I read all of them. Most of them are gash. I'm joking. But one thing that I want to do is get some sort of contact form on the website, and pay a bit more attention to those and just have you guys suggest ideas for lists to make and stuff that you want to see, because we want to do more listening to the audience, which we try to do. Today's a really good example. We had loads of people have been requesting the every WrestleMania opening matches ranked. We did it. It's about 50 minutes long. Hope you enjoy it, and we want to do more of that for sure. As far as animation goes, yeah, I mean, what we'll probably do is put out the call as and when we need it. If we've got an idea for a video series that would fit animation, or we need an artist in for, we'll put a call out as we've done before, and look there. I do read every email, and I try to reply to as many as possible, but you can imagine when I'm getting like 50 emails a day from people, it's really, really difficult, and I always worry about like looking rude and people thinking I don't care, but I could spend all day, every day replying to emails if I wanted to. Top 10 numbers in numerical order. Adam P. You're a genius. Have you done a captivating career of The Undertaker yet? Yes. That was done a year or so ago. That's up there. But yeah, never be afraid to send stuff through. I just apologise if I can't get back to you. I always feel like a bellend when I can't, as I say. Turtlehead 2. I love Tom Campbell. Please call him and tell him. And we need a Tom and Jen Desert Island Graps. I imagine you will eventually get Tom and Jen Desert Island Graps. Jen was meant to be down recording some new Seeing the Best and stuff pretty soon, but obviously with what's happening, it's not possible at the moment. But you will eventually get that. And no, I'm not going to call Tom. Patrick Ferguson. I work at the Royal Marsden Cancer Hospital and have spent the last week helping to prioritise cancer surgery. Your streams as frivolous as they are give me genuine joy. Mate, thank you. How do you reply to that? Thank you so much for your hard work, for your support, and all my love to you, Patrick, truly. A round of applause, in fact, for Patrick in the chat right now. Digital round of applause. You're getting a visible round of applause from me with sound. Thank you, Patrick. Much appreciated, mate. And let's see those bloody clappity-clap-claps in the chat right now. And Patrick, again, apologies, that last message was slightly incoherent, which is why you probably ignored it. I haven't ignored anything, I forgot about this tab. I've got to switch between the tabs, and there are so bloody many. Thank you again. What I had intended to say was that despite the fact that I have to be involved with a few very grim decisions of late, you were fun, mate. That means a lot, and I hope that these streams, look at all the bloody clapping right there. I hope that these streams have been a distraction for as many people as possible during this really, really rubbish time. Because, yeah, I've enjoyed doing them as well. And I'm going to keep them going after WrestleMania, because who knows when we're going to be allowed outside again, essentially. And these are keeping me sane, as I say. So thank you, everyone. Yeah, cheers. Ian Clancy, in your opinion, who's the best on the mic of all time? Dusty for Ian, okay. Best on the mic of all time. Rock. I think it's Rock. Non-wrestler Heyman. Yeah, I mean there are loads and loads of great talkers. Obviously Hogan, Austin. Michaels was a great talker as well, but I just think Rock was amazing, completely captivating. Couldn't take your eyes off him. Very few people have that level of charisma. Joel Gertner's a really great shout, by the way, Jack. Joel Gertner, incredibly underrated. And a great guy. Nate Butcher. Hey, Adam. Thank you for all the content you guys put out, especially at the minute. You really are helping so many people, so big thanks, my dude. Thank you very much. Quick question from the other Newcastle in England. Other than AJ versus Daniels versus Joe, favourite TNA match? Oh, man. That is the one. That's the one I always go to. There were a few great AJ Angle matches. Trying to think what springs to mind. Let me figure out the pay-per-view because I can't actually remember what it was for. Slammiversary 11. Was it Slammiversary 11? I think it was. That was really good, wasn't it? The four-way ladder match. AJ, Angle, Joe and Daniels. God, that was a sudden finish, wasn't it? I forgot how sudden that was. I've sort of avoided watching it. You're saying Jeff Hardy versus Sting. AJ Abyss at Lockdown 2005. Luke Norman with a really, really good shout there, by the way. Wish you could have seen the reaction in our house during Doki Doki. play a game by the Behemoth next. I'm not familiar, Desi Love. The Behemoth. Okay, I'm bookmarking another thing to check out tomorrow. Pit People, Battle Block Theatre, Castle Crashers, Alien Heart. I like the, I keep saying this, I really like the design on this as well. Yeah, man, that Doki Doki stream was nuts. Really, really fun. Because I thought you guys were just trolling me. I guess you were sort of trolling me in a way by suggesting it because it is so insane and everything. But what a story. What a story. The guy who made it, genius. Dan. Surname. Can't remember his name. Sorry, Dan. Lesnar 02 versus 797. In a shoot fight. Who wins? Lesnar. I think it's still Lesnar. Gabriel D. Did you guys do an AJ Styles top 10 matches video? I'd watch that. I think we did. A 10 AJ Styles matches you need to see. 10 AJ Styles matches you need to see. Did we do it? We did. 10 AJ Styles matches you need to see. It's on YouTube. Obviously, that's what we do. Captivating career of Jimmy Wang Yang. And Slam Master J was legitimately one of my favourites when I was about 7 or 8 because we had the same name. Well, that's a nice... That's that's possibly the one acceptable reason to like Slam Master J. And now we know that Weps, his real name is Slam Master J. I bet your name's like Slam Master J Smith or something like that. What a wonderful name that your parents bestowed upon you. Eric D. Thoughts on Stone Cold saying that he's got one more match left in him? That third Mania had him and Rock main evented. It was the perfect way for Austin to ride off into the sunset, in my opinion. Fair play.
In the last year, I've learned that history tends to follow the one who made it.
Let me just catch the end of this Becky promo. We're an hour in, by the way. Austin Punk's the one that I want to see, by the way, guys.
A lot of people have tried
I'd be up for Austin Roman as well.
Shayna Baszler, she thinks that she's different, she has an edge because she's a killer, the one who wiped out the entire division. She even said last week that taking this from me would destroy me. Well, she's right. It would. Look, we all get into this business because we have demons to slay, things to prove. Now, I've no problem admitting that I don't know who I am without being the champ anymore. But don't think, Shayna, that I don't know about your demons too.
Is she going to get attacked from behind?
You walk around here all cool, with your low voice,
What?
your cage fighter resume, and your
With your low voice?
See, last week I'm
That was a
sorry to
weird
get to you,
line.
ain't I? Like all the rest that I've faced, you're gonna come in fighting from emotion, hoping that
She's definitely getting beat, isn't she?
me, you'll finally
I'd be really disappointed if Becky wins, actually.
good thing that your pal Ronda Rousey couldn't do, and that's your demon, Shayna. I can see it now. The relief, the exhilaration that you'll get when you beat me. If you beat me, as if for once you'll steal Ronda's spotlight instead of the other way around.
Low voice?
At last, you'll be seen as the supreme world-class athlete that you are. Or you lose and get put back in Ronda's shadow. So tell me, Shayna,
That was cool. I
when
like
you
that.
talk about one of us losing at WrestleMania and being destroyed by it, which one of us do you mean exactly?
Oh, there she is. She's got her. She's tossing her around like a sack of spuds. She's going to lob her off the stage here. What are you doing? She's taking her over the commentary desk. Sitting her down. Becky, do some commentary. It's a bit quiet. God, that cool low voice in full effect there. What a cool and low voice. Oh, she's going to hit the Shayna bomb. Oh, no, she's not. She swung her into the table. That was nice. I think Becky is just going to get... I think she's going to get choked out. She's not going to tap. But she's going to pass out. Protects Becky. Makes Shayna look legit as hell, and then Becky hopefully goes away for a few months. That said, Raw and SmackDown and NXT might be going away for a few months, so she might have no choice. Yeah, I really want to see Shayna win. Good stuff, that though. Making the silence work for them as well. Commentary, not saying a word, and it's more effective because of that. Enjoyed that. Thought that was good.
This Sunday on ESPN.
Nicholas Humphreys. Do you think the biggest money match WWE can make is Rock versus Brock? How would you book that match in 2020? Yeah, I think it is. I think that's probably the match with the most crossover appeal. I think that would sell a whole lot of pay-per-views. Unless it's something like Conor McGregor or something. Unless you get someone like that in. Or Tyson back to do something. But as far as a wrestling match by two wrestlers, Rock versus Brock is probably it. How would you book that match in 2020? If Brock's going away, Brock should beat him. Unfortunately. Not that Brock's around too much.
People would rather visit me than shop for a car.
Ronda protecting herself or a botch? I think a botch. I think it would be...
But then I found car gurus. It was so easy for me to be...
You know what? Ronda respects wrestling enough. Genuinely, I do believe that, to not do something like that. I think.
The dealer had a 5-star rating.
I don't think she's that selfish. I think it was a botch. My Way Monster or Beautiful Day? My Way all day, every day, George Furlong. Thank you very much once again. Kodo, can we get a like spike? Yeah, of course we bloody can. Give us a like spike. Thank you very much. Cheers, Kodo. Also, new season of BuzzFeed Unsolved is fantastic. What have I been watching lately? I really like BuzzFeed Unsolved, by the way. I've been watching old episodes of Unresolved Mysteries with, what's his name? Unresolved.
What do you think?
What's that bloke's name? With a really, really cool voice.
My patients, I often see them.
Why is it not? People are going to be going mental in the chat already because you all know it and I can't remember his name. And he's really, really good. IMDb. If I click the chat, it's going to be there right now anyway.
Sensitivity and gum gives us a dual action.
No, it's not.
That really takes care
Not Morgan Freeman. Not Joe Pasquale.
of issues. By brushing,
Anyone? Quickly. I'll get IMDb up. Not Jonathan Frakes.
take care of your oral health.
What's his pissing name?
Healthier environment. There's no question it's something.
Robert Stack. Thank you very much. Tim, I think, got it there first. Tim Pedersen. Tim Pedersen. Sorry. Desi Love. Sorry, I've just read that one. Thank you very much, and thank you to Tim Pedersen for giving us the stack there. Do you think Shayna versus Becky will be a squash? No, not at all. I don't think so. No, I think it's going to be largely competitive, as it should be. When you've built Becky up that much, I don't want to see her just get squashed because it's tough to come back from that. And I do like Becky. I could do with a bit of break from Becky personally. I don't know how you guys feel about it. And thank you very much. There's lots and lots of nice messages coming through in the chat. We're very, very close, by the way. 956 likes. If you haven't given us a like, give us a like. Give us a like. It's a like spike. Let's get that up to 1,000. It's really appreciated. You don't need me to tell you every time that it really helps us out. Because the algorithm, but it really helps us out because the algorithm. I'm just going to grab 9899. There you go, 1K. Thank you very much. I'm not going. I'm just getting another drink. Don't worry. Calm your tits. I'll have a little coffee. No, I'll just have a Pepsi. Liberty. Oh. By the way, I only put these... I've been wearing these shorts on stream now for every stream for bloody ages. But I only put them on for the streams. I'm not wearing these all day, every day. I should point that out. I am dressing like a human being. Just want to be comfortable. Oh. It's frozen. Is this just the Snickers replay, or are we going to get... Flair versus Michael. No, we're not just going to get Flair versus Michael because they're ruining the ending here. And it wouldn't really benefit anyone on this year's card. Rory D, hey Adam, although I'd rather see that than the triple threat we just saw. Hey Adam, who's your favourite Beatle? George Harrison, without a doubt. Paul McCartney's fantastic too, and wrote some great stuff. Not under wings, obviously. John Lennon, amazing songwriter, bad human being, unfortunately. Although he did some, really, really great stuff. Ringo, before I get to Harrison. Loved his work on Thomas the Tank Engine. Liverpool 8 was a good song. Probably released it about 10 years ago now. And I love that, I love the video that he released going, peace and love, peace and love. Stop sending me fan mail. I'm not going to respond to it anymore. Peace and love, peace and love. Funny, not self-aware. Especially ironic after the Simpsons episode where he replies to every piece of fan mail. George Harrison was just the bollocks, wasn't he? George Harrison was the... And sorry, I've given it too much thought there. Because Rory continues. And what's your favourite Beatle? As in the animal or the car, I guess. And also, have you ever been to Bootle? So I've just wasted all of my time. Thank you very much. Cheers for your donation, you bastard. I'm drinking too many of these bloody Pepsis, honestly. Shane, a huge donation there. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you for keeping us entertained during these uncertain times. Shane, it's my pleasure. Thank you for sticking with me and making them fun, because if I was sat here on my Todd, just blabbing on to myself with nothing to respond to in the chat, then it would be sad. But we're all in this together, all 2,287 of us, 86 now. Somebody's just pissed off. They're not a part of the Cultaholic family anymore. They've officially unjoined us. Okay, we're getting an Alison Black? An Alistair Black squash match, Jason Cade. I really hope Alison Black isn't a porn star now. Did that the other day with pissing Lexi Bell, didn't I? We're not getting Black versus Lashley, though, are we? Alison Black. Oh, sorry, Alison Cade sounds like a porn star name. No, Alison Black. Is it? Alison Black. It's not. Good stuff. Good. Sweet. Happy with that. That's your lot. And that is your first match of the night. Flipping hell. It's a squash match after 2 hours and 13 minutes. How come SmackDown pretty much managed to do it? And Raw is struggling here. I know they've got the extra hour. But that was a whole lot of nothing to get to... What have we even seen? We saw the Taker promo, which has been the highlight without a doubt. We saw the Becky promo. And Shayna attacking her after the replay of the match. And now we've seen that. That's pretty much it. That's a really nice shot of Aleister Black staring into the camera with his victim laid out behind him. Why is Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley happening? They've given us no reason for that match, have they? One hour, is it not? Did I say 2 hours? No, I meant two. The time in the UK now is 2:14. I didn't mean 2 hours 14 minutes in. Unless I said that, in which case I apologise profusely. Please forgive me and don't unsubscribe. More recaps. Sweet. You never read my donation. It's okay though. No, Charles. I don't like missing any donations. What's up from New York? The Danger Zone. I know it's a long shot and not wrestling related, but if you would stream Final Fantasy IX, I would die happy. Oh, and I missed DH saying Swanton Bomb as well. Is I think one of the greatest finishers ever. Apologies to DH there. Charles Berg, brother of Bill. Charlesburg. I never could get into the Final Fantasy games. I'm really, really sorry. And I know that's going to put people off me. Because I think it's 7, right? Which is widely regarded as one of the greatest games of all time. Whatever it was, the 3-4 disc one, the big chunky one on PlayStation 1. Just couldn't get into them. Not for me.
You can't beat me. Sorry. On my worst day.
This Seth promo was really, really good last week. I don't know if I want to watch it again pretty much in full, but there you go.
Because under pressure.
Can you join a Triple Jump podcast? You're playing loads now. If they want to have me on to talk about my gaming experience over the last... How long has it been? 2 weeks almost? I would love to. I love chatting to Ben and Peter. If you haven't done so already, go and check out Triple Jump. Gotta stop doing that. Final Fantasy VII Remake in 13 days. Final Fantasy X was the best. Fight me. You should play Crash Bandicoot. I was more of a Spyro guy. I loved Spyro. Good nasty dork. Stinky Toffee 12. Please start Breaking Bad. You won't regret it. You know what? I started Breaking Bad 5 times. When I was living down in Cornwall, in Newquay, bought an exercise bike, and I thought, you know what the best thing to do here is? Get hooked on something, and then do an hour of it a day. So the plan was, start with Breaking Bad. All these series are out, I've got ages of it, and I watch an hour every day while exercising. I'm a genius, right? Couldn't get into it. I watched the first episode 5 times, and since then everybody's gone, you should have pushed through. Just keep going with it and you'll get into it. I think it was because I was associating Breaking Bad with something which I find so miserable, exercise, that I wasn't enjoying it. So I need to go back because I know it's a masterpiece. Everyone that I like loves it. I need to do it. Sue Ellen, they don't have any clue what to do with Alistair Black, do they? He's great and they don't know what they have. I agree. Everything was looking so promising when he said, I'm going to stop waiting for people to knock on my door. I'm going to pick a fight with people. He's going to work his way up. Obviously, circumstances once again, but Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania, just crap. That's the match that I think I'm least looking forward to, in fact. Charlesburg! Not upset at all. Try Untitled Goose Game. Really like Untitled Goose Game. It's fun. I lose my patience with it a little bit. Like I had a great 30 minutes with it. Got to an hour, still enjoying myself. By 2 hours in, I was like, okay, this is starting to grate me now. It's my dream game, really. You play as something where your objective really is just to piss off as many people as possible. You just go around trolling people. That is right up my alley. It is good, isn't it? And I love the graphics as well. I think it's a beautiful looking game. I just wouldn't want to play it. No, a 2 hour stream would be perfect of it. But everybody's seen the first 2 hours of Untitled Goose Game, haven't they? Crispy tenders.
Prepared to absorb whatever it's going to come its way.
We're always prepared. Make sure that the network is working.
Oscar Rigney. Or Oscarigney. Oscar Rigney, I think. 1,000 likes equals Eat a Dreamy. No. Captivating career Fit Finley. Love from Gory Ireland. That'd be a really fascinating one. I saw this documentary pops up on my suggested all the time. And it's called... Is it called The Fighting Finley? The Fit Finleys? What is it? You'll probably have it as well if I'm getting it. It's like the Gotch Berries Enzo thing. It was just there all the time. And I watched it and it was really, really great. He comes across as a brilliant guy. Always a hell of a wrestler. I see. Why have I got that in my head? F you. Hi, Dad. I'm 38 years old now, says Ultra Clocks. Please, thank you very much. Hi, son. Brian Doyle, Pacitti versus Kirby equals a true dream match. Hey, Kirby, if you want to come out of retirement for me, you've got my number. And who could blame you, pal? Ever played The Last of Us, perhaps on Twitch? I haven't, and it's another one that I think I've got a copy of over there. Or I've got it downloaded. Because I think I've got sent a key or something like that. No, I've got it there, I can see it. Yeah, I should get around to playing it. It's another one that I hear brilliant things about. Ross Kentish, favourite Triple H match of all time? Trips versus Rock ladder match at SummerSlam, I think. Just because I've got such fond memories of it, being young. One of the best ladder matches I'd ever seen at the time, and remains that to this day. Really, really enjoyed it, and it really sort of elevated both men. Great match. But Trips had loads of great matches as well. The Taker Mania matches, and etc. Trips is just class. One of my favourite Triple H matches is the bloody tag team match with Steph versus Kurt and Ronda. I've loved that match. Adam, what's happened tonight, mate? Oh, you've missed nothing, pal. You've missed nothing. There's been one match. You've had an AJ promo. No, sorry, a Taker promo. Cutting a promo on AJ, which was great. All of the... Oh, man, they had so few people when they were taping these, didn't they? It's the same people plus some jobbers every week. Street Profits tag team match now. Probably against some guys from NXT or something. Are their bodies in the ring already? They were working on... They were so limited here, weren't they? You can just tell. As the weeks go on, it becomes more and more obvious. Is anyone in the ring? No, they've got proper opponents maybe. Somebody's getting an entrance here. AOP. There's an injury there, so it's not going to be them. So wait, what's the deal? It's billed still as Angel versus Andrade. It's Owens and... Okay, that's... Oh no, it's a 3-on-3 versus, I guess, Seth, Buddy, and Akam, maybe. Or is it going to be? Oh no, it might be. No, it's going to be Angel, Andrade, and Seth. Makes way more sense. There you go. He's figured it out. I assume that's what it's going to be. Sorry, it took me a moment to get there, didn't it? Hey Adam, what are some of the best WrestleMania theme songs? Thank you for helping us in addiction recovery with distractions during these times, mate. It's my absolute pleasure to help. Some of the best WrestleMania theme songs. My Way is the best of all time. That wasn't a theme song though, was it? That was a promo package song. It wasn't the theme to the whole event. My house. Without a doubt. Welcome to my house. Green Light. How could I forget Green Light?
The United States Champion Andrade has suffered a serious injury to his ribs.
Okay, right. So they're doing the match change now with Mr. Theory.
I have access to the hottest young talent here in WWE.
What a mess, eh? Good for Austin Theory. Cool.
Angel,
They've obviously got high hopes for him.
just like that. Allow me to introduce
Imagine if the reports were wrong.
22-year-old sensation.
I don't get hype. I stay hype.
No more.
Come on.
Austin
It is Austin.
Theory.
Who doesn't even have a Tron. They didn't have a Tron ready for him. Oh, no. I take it back. I apologise. He's got one. God, this is a WrestleMania match that's going to happen. Street Profits versus Angel Garza and Austin Theory. And here comes Seth. Hey Adam, you should try Dream Daddy for a stream. It's a nice and silly game. Joy? Is it a nice and silly game? It sounds a bit grubby. Oh, okay, no, this looks... A dad dating simulator. I think this would make quite a funny stream, actually. Gets really good reviews. Okay, Dream Daddy is on the list, Joy. Thank you very much. Ross Kentish, thank you for keeping me sane through this weird time. I've watched every stream. Keep it up, Mr. Hazard. Ross, it's great. It's lovely to see your name popping up. Thank you for sticking with us every stream as well. Yeah, cheers for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Eric D, The Last of Us is amazing. Part 2 comes out in May. Didn't know that. Jake, What's the likelihood that Black gets pulled for Rusev versus Lashley since Black is still newish? Well, my understanding was that Lashley was unable. Am I misremembering here? I thought Lashley wasn't going to be there, so I thought the match wasn't going to happen. Am I wrong? Am I misremembering something here, guys? Everything's changed so quickly. I don't know. I sort of hope it gets cancelled. Beating Bobby Lashley does Aleister Black no favours. Doesn't help him. Who cares? John Cena dating sim. Is that a real thing? Because obviously I'm going to play that. John Cena's sexy high school adventure. What? Fuko-san has had enough of being bullied, so he hopes that his new school he'll make lots of friends. Will he be the most popular student? Can he make it in time for prom? This is real. Okay, we found a game that we're going to play tomorrow. I'll download it now. What the hell is that? If that could just be a virus. Who knows? Okay, well, we'll give John Cena dating sim. I'm going to pay a bit more attention to this match because it's the first actual real match of the show. Charlie Smith, thank you very much also. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, guys. Hopefully Austin Theory looks good here. Imagine if Austin gets the pin over, well, any of these guys. Imagine if he pins Kevin. Doesn't make any sense, really. Montez going nuts. Starts paying attention. Straight to an ad break. Wonderful stuff. Thanks, WWE. The Fit Finleys, that's the one. It's a great watch and really made me appreciate wrestling from back in the day. Finley and Regal, always entertaining. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. I started dipping into some old World of Sport stuff because I realised that I always make jokes about Johnny Saint, who is obviously not a great authority figure because he's not a great talker, but without a doubt brings a lot to things behind the scenes, and was an amazing wrestler. So I went back and watched some Johnny Saint stuff from World of Sport, and he was really ahead of his time, really, really was. And I appreciate him a lot more for it. Four-way fatal match. Probably pin Dawkins. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to give him the win here, really. What does it if they're not going to do anything with him afterwards? Like, they're not going to... Maybe it doesn't. I mean, it makes sense in the build to WrestleMania, but they're not going to keep Theory and Angel together, so is there any point? Yeah. Who cares? Who the hell cares? JP, hey Adam, what do you think they will do with the Roman Reigns situation? And has Jack stopped wanking on buses yet? Big fan. To answer your second question, no, definitely not. Even in lockdown. Still going. Dirty. No, of course he has. With the Roman Reigns situation, I literally have no idea. I mean, I believe the reports that it's going to be Braun. I think that's what's going to happen. And I don't think they're going to sort it until Friday SmackDown, because I think this was recorded before like he went home, wasn't it? So yeah, I think we'll probably get... I think it'll probably be replaced the day before the show. But I saw that Roman was getting like negative comments and nasty messages from people because he's pulled out of WrestleMania. Absolutely screw each and every one of those people. If you're more worried about a match at WrestleMania than a human being's health, screw you! Yeah, it's going to be... It could be Baron. I mean, he killed Elias on Friday, so it could be Corbin, Goldberg. What a mess, eh? What a mess. Yeah, thanks again, JP. What's Nugenics? That's going to be some piss and sex pill now, isn't it? No doubt. But I've just said that. Or is it going to be hair loss? Eugenics. Testosterone, of course it is. That's fine. That's not as... That helps to boost testosterone levels when combined with... I confirm that I am over... Only gets 4.5 stars. Why am I looking at this? I don't need eugenics. All this pirate stuff now feels so out of place, doesn't it? There's going to be nothing pirate related. Maybe the graphics. Oh, Drew, it makes me sad. We've still got 2,300 people watching. Again, thank you very much. Hit like, go and subscribe to Twitch, here on YouTube, everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you very much. I'm really loving the... I think this is the best that the WrestleMania graphics have looked from a production standpoint. They're not like the most memorable or anything, but it looks pretty high budget. That Drew promo, I don't know if you guys saw the BT Sport Drew promo that they produced, which was beautifully over the top. He's carrying the barrels and he's got the big concrete ball thing. Fantastic. It's just so good, but then it's going to lead to something in an empty arena. It just felt like, oh, Drew, that's really sad. David Ward, I assume SummerSlam will have to take Mania's place this year. What matches would you like to see for the titles? I want to see an IC ladder match. Yeah, I'd be well up for an IC ladder match. Involving... Could they bring it out? Yeah, they could extend it with the guys who are currently involved around that title. Like Nakamura, your Gulak, your Cesaro, Sammy, Bryan. Yeah, that would be lovely. So who's going to be champion after Mania? I think they'll probably want to do Roman versus Goldberg at SummerSlam now, if that's possible. I don't think they're going to put the title on Braun. I think they'll just chuck a load of money at Goldberg to stick around a little bit longer. Video idea, the captivating career of Johnny Cena. Very good, thank you very much, Ryan. What else? What else would I like to see? Drew versus maybe Seth. Seth can make Drew look especially good, just the way that Seth sells. I'd be up for that. Babyface Drew, heel Seth. I think that could work quite nicely. But the Superstar shake-up is coming also, so who knows? Austin Theory in the ring right now, he's looking good. So I looked it up. This guy's 22 years old. I don't know a great deal of Austin Theory matches. I haven't seen that many of them. But I've seen a couple of Evolve matches. Very, very talented. 22 years old. And he looks like more of a man than me. I hate it when that happens. I remember being backstage at WCPW shows and like Tyler Bates there, for example. And I'm always like, hello, sir. Nice to meet you. Might not say sir, but I just felt like there's a proper man. And he's literally over 10 years younger than me, I think, at that point. 97. Oh, no, he's not. Smart mouth, bitch. 9 years younger than me. Yeah, Theory is great, isn't he? I sort of feel a little, in a way, do I feel sorry for him? No, he gets a WrestleMania match, a payday in front. It's not in front of anyone or anything. It's not going to harm him, is it? I just sometimes feel a little bit sorry for these NXT guys who have these really weird debuts on the main roster. When they started that weird time on Raw, when they just started bringing people out like Ricochet and Black and Gargano and Ciampa, right, for a bit. Yeah. And it's just like a bit of a waste. It was so without hype, so without the pomp and circumstance that it desires, that it deserves. Sorry. Dangerous Alliance style stable of Zelina Vega, Andrade, Angel Garza, and Austin Theory. I'd be up for that. I mean, Panda Borg Productions. Sorry. I would just like to see more stables in WWE. It's such a shame that this Seth thing, Seth, AOP, and Murphy, seem to be getting off to such a strong start, and immediately, bang, one of AOP, Razor gets injured, and we've lost a stable. Apparently we want to keep them off TV. It's a stable that could have been really great. Gone. I think that's sad, because I love stables. I don't want to see a return to bloody Disciples of Apocalypse, Los Boricuas, and bloody hell, who else? I said DOA, didn't I? Nation of Domination, etc., etc. That's a bit too much. But I love a stable, me. Video idea: the captivating career of Johnny Sins. I already read that. Thank you again, Ryan. It was great the first time. It's even better the second time. We'll make it tomorrow. We'll cancel all the WrestleMania content, do that. David Ward, if KO wasn't in the Rollins feud, I would want Owens to beat Goldberg to make up for his loss 2 years ago. I like that a lot, mate. Also, Andrade versus Black for the US title. Yeah! Andrade Black could be really, really good. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. Just give Aleister Black something proper to do. Thanks for rereading my chat, mate. You're welcome, Ryan. I'm going to do it one more time, mate. Video idea: the captivating career of Johnny Sins. That's a flipping great idea, Ryan. What a guy Ryan is. Bloody love Ryan. It's always great to hear from Ryan. Roll Up by Dawkins. Sling Blade. Everyone as well doing a really good job of filling the dead noise. Is that the word? You know what I mean. Filling the quiet. Because they've obviously been told to be a lot more vocal when they're on the outside. Like everyone's going like, "Come on, Dawkins!" Well, not the people who aren't on his team, obviously, but it's masking some of the awkwardness again. That's one thing that I think they've done as well as they possibly could have done. And they've been really clever in doing like the tag matches where things are so busy. They've had so many people popping in on commentary. That's been effective. Owens with the swanton. Theory's been sent to the outside. Montez just goes, WrestleMania! At least somebody's excited, eh? Wait, look at the landing on that! Oh! Screw taking that. Ooh. I hope he's alright. Owens hits the stunner. Nice. And Seth makes the attack after the bell. All sensible stuff. Go on, be horrible, Seth. Be especially horrible. Spit on him. Put chewing gum in his hair. I feel really sorry for Drew and all this. Do you think they will hold off his win until there's a crowd? No, I think they're going to do it, you know. I feel like you can't just hold everything off. Part of me wants them to hold off stuff until SummerSlam. But they can't do that with everything. Because then WrestleMania would be even more boring. It won't be boring, it won't be boring. I like the fact that it's two relatively short shows. I think The run times that were confirmed this morning were 3 hours, 30 minutes and 3 hours on the Sunday. And I think that's just about right. And I think it's a bit more digestible that way. I think because bloody 6.5, 7 hours on one day, too much. I actually think they've been sensible in doing it over 2 days. If those are the run times. Who knows, they might add a load of stuff. But you should stick to the 2-day format even after this. I think I disagree there. I just wish WrestleMania was a bit shorter. What is like it could get 6-7 hours with the pre-show. And there are always 1 or 2 matches that they could scrap, and the crowd gets so burned out. There is an argument for 2-day WrestleMania, and it wouldn't surprise me if they do it again. Oh, this is the main event? No, it's not. It's the Big Show. Your dad's the Big Show?
Time for wrestling, so I want to get as much family time as I can. You, kids, and my championship belt. So beautiful.
You talking to me or the belt?
You.
This looks very funny.
Just some ex-wrestler doesn't have a purpose. I'm also a parent.
You know you're the parent, right?
I forget that sometimes.
Was that Rikishi, Foley, and I didn't see who else it was. Well, I won't be watching that.
We know you might not be thinking of Burger King right now, but we're thinking about you. That's why we're offering a $0 delivery fee. We are also working to minimize contact in the delivery experience. Let us take care of you while you take care of yourself.
Isn't that lovely of Burger King? Great guys.
Especially in uncertain times. In response to the recent world events, we're taking steps to protect our family with Hyundai Assurance.
Mark Henry, is that right? Sorry. It was just a flash of a second there. I couldn't tell who it was.
6 months. Prevent you lose your job this year due to COVID-19. And for current Hyundai owners,
Adam is definitely getting Burger King now. You know what? I've not actually had dinner. I just realised that. I'm quite hungry. I don't want to just I sit on these streams and all I do is eat pissing crisps and Cadbury's brunch bars. I need to start eating properly. What if Monica is behind the glitch? Don't bring her name up. Not in this stream, Matt. Not in this stream, pal. Evil. I can't wait for the DLC. I can't wait to play it. When that's out, I will 100% in the week of release stream that on Twitch. If you guys are up for it. Eat a dreamy meal. It's a lovely idea. Pissing crisps. That sounds just great. Oh, you don't like pissing crisps? Love pissing crisps, me.
Up to 2,000
Cooking stream. Man, that would be fun. I'd love to make a meal on stream, actually. Might do that. What would I make? You know what I really fancy? Lamb shank. I'd love to do a baking stream. The other day, I say the other day, like ages ago now, it was about 3-4 weeks ago, I made a beetroot goat cheese, walnut, and rosemary focaccia. It was amazing. Probably about 10,000 calories a slice, but it was so damn good. And I love baking. I love making bread. I love doing cakes.
only pay for what you need.
What a Tory. No, that's a fair comment, Luke. That was a very Waitrose recipe, wasn't it? But it was really good. It was really good. What is your most hyped match for WrestleMania? Mine is Drew versus Brock or Edge versus Orton. Edge versus Orton for me. I think that's the one that I'm looking forward to the most. I'm also really excited now for AJ versus Taker, just because I think it's going to be really fantastic visually. Interested to see what they do with that. There's a lot of intrigue there. And we'll get to see Taker coming on a little trike. Well, that'll be fun. Ring, ring. Hello, Sleazy Pacitti. Thanks, Peachy. My question is, if you've got to pick any musical artist to make a remix of any WWE or wrestler's theme, who and what would you pick? Okay, that's a good one. Right. Who would do something cool?
This was moments ago in a
Daft Punk, like old school Daft Punk, doing a remix of Mustafa Ali's thing with the hacker gimmick. If that's him, if it is a hacker gimmick, the glitch gimmick, that's what I want. Thank you very much. Great question there. Pitbull doing Orton's, Lukewarm says. Monica bends over, says Ross. You hipster. You hipster. I don't know if that's regarding the bread or the Daft Punk. Probably the Daft Punk.
Because I've been thinking a lot about what you said last week. And after what just happened, I have a lot to say.
A lot of time to fill, Owen. Owen Z.
Last Monday you walked around this place and said that while you never trained here, this building was built because of you. You said that everybody that came through this place should be thankful for you. You said this building was built on your blood, sweat, and tears, built on your back. But I've actually heard otherwise. See, I heard that this place was built despite of you.
What?
I heard that from the moment you set foot in that warehouse in Tampa that you mentioned, you were a nightmare to deal with. You knew everything about everything. You were better than everyone else. Nobody could stand you. And I gotta say, Seth, these past few months you have done an outstanding job proving everyone right when they said that all you are is an arrogant dipshit.
Whoa! Kevin! What are you doing?
But look,
Goodness gracious.
my past.
Whew!
I'm well aware of my reputation and what people can say because of the past.
He meant dip poo, alright?
But
YouTube.
The difference between you and I is that I am not delusional like you. I've been saying you're delusional for a long time, and last week you proved me right. You did, because you talked about all those WrestleMania moments you've had, right? You said that when it comes to WrestleMania, you... What did you call it? Oh yeah, you're a god. And that I am just a disappointment. I gotta admit, man, those words actually stung. They did. They stayed with me. But when I was at home thinking about all this stuff, it occurred to me just how askew your view of reality is, because
Good promo,
while
this.
I may not have all those WrestleMania moments that you do, I can claim the same accolades that you claim. I've been Intercontinental Champion twice. I've been United States Champion 3 times. I have been Universal Champion. In fact, I was Universal Champion
For a little bit.
well before you.
Mm-hmm.
And those WrestleMania moments you talk about, see, all the accomplishments I just listed that I have, well, I'm man enough to admit that I didn't get them on my own. No, because I had someone watching my back or helping me for each of them, one way or another. And so did you. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but those WrestleMania moments you're so proud of, none of them you accomplished on your own. You always had backup. And if you didn't have backup, you found some underhanded way to get what you want. And look, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be proud of those moments. All I'm saying is that you need to be honest with yourself. Because the only thing you said last week that actually makes sense is that when you got to WWE, you were told that nothing you accomplished before you got here matters. Your past no longer matters, and that will never be more
We getting a stip here?
than come Saturday. at
Sounds like he's like
WrestleMania. Because on Saturday, when you
building
and I
to
get
a
in this ring together,
steel cage match
your
or something.
past doesn't matter. My past doesn't matter. The only thing
It's just a match right now, isn't it? It's just a singles.
That matters is that it's you and me, finally, one-on-one. And Seth, this Saturday night, I will show you you're not a prophet, you're not a messiah, you are not a god when I beat you in the middle of this ring and I take my first WrestleMania moment from you.
Brilliant promo. I hope he wins.
Saturday, I will be the one to burn it down.
Oh, Inferno match. Very nice. Really good promo. Really good promo. Burn it down. Are they doing a pre-show on both days? Ross, I don't know, mate. They might do an hour, I guess. Just some video packages chucked together with the panel. They could get away with that, probably. But I honestly don't know. Not a clue. Heard of Fire Pro Wrestling World, Adam? Yeah, I've got a copy right over there. Great game. Maybe watch some videos on it if you haven't seen it. Arcade-style game. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Sam was streaming it for a bit. We got sent a couple of copies. Yeah, really, really fun. Really fun. I'm crap at it, by the way. I'm really not good at it at all. It's one that I think you need to... Edge live tonight on Raw. I hope we close with Edge. Yeah, I think it's something that I need to practice a lot more. You said you like baking. What's your favourite thing to bake? Well, Lawrence, it's bread. It's bread. My mum used to have a bread maker when I was young, and I remember her making like cinnamon and raisin loaves, and it was the smell fills the house, and it was amazing. And then when I went to university, I couldn't afford a bread maker, so I just started kneading bread and baking bread. And it's just a lovely thing to do, because obviously you get something delicious at the end of it, but I don't know, it fills the flat with a glorious smell. Here I am on a Monday Night Raw stream talking about the smell of bread. I'll move on. I love baking. Maybe I'll do a baking stream. Who knows? David. Adam versus Wrestler's Grub. Pacitti versus Food. Mr. Pacitti takes on famous wrestlers' meals. Live on YouTube. Episode 1. The Rock's Pancakes. I've done an eating thing with pancakes. What was that for? It was the Texas documentary I did. I got through like 2 of them. I thought I was going to smash it as well, and I got nowhere near. They were big, chunky bastards, I should point out. Yeah, one of the comments that I saw that I really liked was a challenge where you've got to do, or a punishment maybe, where you've got to do a wrestler's diet for a week, because some of them release what they ate in a week, and you've got to do that. I think that'd make a really good video or series of videos. Charlie Hodder, should they debut Sister Abigail and who? No, I don't think they should now. I like Abby the Witch just being the thing. I think Bray's past it. Fiend doesn't need anything like that at the moment anyway. Maybe down the line. Who would it be? Tamina. Rosemary would be a good shout. It'd be nice to see her doing it. Who else? Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross could do that really well, I think. But I don't want to see it yet. Pizza Slice. Isn't it interesting how there's been so many obstacles between Roman and that great Mania moment? Seems God's really putting his foot down this time. Yeah, man. I feel for the guy. I hate the way that a lot of fans react to Roman. It really, really bothers me. Because he seems like the coolest bloke. And I want him to be successful. He's got an amazing human story that WWE could use in his booking and everything. And I just think he's class. I think he's a really great wrestler. And I'm fed up with the anti-Roman stuff. I really am. I find it exhausting. Just because Vince is so hard for him that people don't want to get behind him. I think the guy's really, really entertaining. And I think he seems class. And he's got an amazing look. I think he's really good in the ring as well. I think he's a decent talker too. I think he's money. And yeah, I want to see him be really successful, but I mean, he is really successful, obviously. I'm tired of the anti-Roman stuff. It's the same stuff that, you know what? It's the same thing that flipping happened with Cena, and now everybody's sucking Cena's dick. God, that was a bit much, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? Everybody realised that they were wrong, and they all go, oh, booking of Cena and everything. No, you were calling him boring. You were calling him a bad wrestler, and I don't think he's ever been either of those things. The booking certainly wasn't great at times, but people are going to be doing the same thing with Roman. 6-7 years. Oh, I always liked Roman. Well, I never said he was a bad wrestler. People say that about Roman too. Does my head in. I think it's really tedious. So there you go. I'm Roman Reigns' biggest fan. And if Mr. Anoa'i wants to come and self-isolate with me, then he's more than bloody welcome to. No, that's not me shooting on Cultaholic fans at all. No, that really isn't. That's not a Cultaholic fans thing. That's a big portion of the internet wrestling community thing. And that's just my opinion. Roman has improved in the ring so much. Yeah, he's great in the ring. I think he's really good. Roman does have one of the best spears in the business. Yeah, I think a lot of people in the chat are agreeing with me. Watch WWE 24 and he seems like the most genuine guy. That's the thing. I think that's the thing that WWE haven't done well enough is taking the real life Joe Anoa'i, this cool guy who everyone loves. People love Roman Reigns. All the wrestlers love him. Cool as hell guy, legit cool. And they haven't managed to sort of get that across on screen especially effectively. I think they could have done a better job there. Just let him be a real person. Just let him be himself. Volume turned up. He's got everything he needs to be massive. And stop saying the big dog as well. Nah, people like the big dog, don't they? Big dog's funny. Stevie K, it's funny, during the silence when you're not talking, I'm not waiting for you to entertain or say something. Instead, I feel like the awkwardness you feel when a conversation with a friend lulls. Okay, that's interesting. I'm trying not to talk to, like when I'm trying to watch the match or listen to the promos, it's tough, isn't it? Because I don't want to just sit here and go on and on and on and on and on for 3 hours. Because I need to react to the stuff that's happening as well. It's really hard to find a balance. Comments we get all the time. These streams go up and it's like, oh god, not even watching the matches. And I think we're probably guilty of that sometime. If I was just sat here going, oh god, that was a good DDT, great suplex, etc., etc., I don't think it'd be especially entertaining. If you want to watch the matches, then watch the matches on TV. But it's tough. I understand that there's a balance that needs to be made, and it's difficult. And thank you for the nice comments. Yeah, I think that would be more boring, Luke. I agree. God, it sounds like I'm just sat here going, shut up, you're wrong, Roman Reigns is the best, and leave me alone with your comment. I'm not trying to do that at all. I'm really not. Thank you again for tuning in. Still 2,300 people in the chat. Really, really appreciate it. Just trying to explain the thought process a little bit, I guess. Do you think Roman Reigns has charisma, though? Yeah, I think he really does. I think the overly scripted promos do him no favours at all. Whenever I see him in interviews, doing press, anything like that, I listen to every word he says. I do think he's cool. Would you have put a stipulation on KO versus Seth? Yeah, I don't think it would have harmed it in any way. Although we got like the no holds barred thing with the last man standing thing rather with Orton and Edge. That would have worked with KO and Seth as well. No, I think singles is fine because I think you can probably revisit it down the line and then add a stip. With the pirate theme, Seth looks like Captain Hook. He does look like Captain Hook. Roman sells more merch. Seth is the better wrestler. I'm not saying Seth isn't the better wrestler. In ring, yeah, totally. Like, Seth is running rings around Roman and everything. But, I don't know, kids love Roman as well, don't they? Kids are into Roman. Not in the way that kids were into Cena. I miss Cena. Looking forward to Cena Fiend. Firefly Funhouse match, I think that could be a lot of fun. Roman is more likeable than Seth. I agree. Seth's a really great heel though. He's proving that now. Like the authority stuff was decent as well. I didn't like it as much as other people seem to, but he was still very good there. Would Cultaholic do a fan meet to watch a pay-per-view? Charlie Hodder? Yeah, it's on the £10,000 tier on Patreon. But if the opportunity arose where we could do it and have like a big party of people, it's not something that we've planned to do or do plan to do, but maybe, who knows? Just going to pay attention to Edge, who is on screen currently. We're into hour 3. Hour 2. The third hour. You know what I mean.
It's not an ego thing. It's not about ego. See, I love the feeling that happens in an arena. That
No, it's the second
explosion
hour.
when my music hits. That connection. That raw connection, that intensity that I share with our audience, because I'm one of them. I came from them. You know, let's face it, man. We're all junkies for this. As a 13-year-old kid sitting 11th row ringside for WrestleMania, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, I knew then. If you're not a junkie for this, then you're just taking up space. You're in my way. Talked about grit, right? Clearly, we have different definitions of the word grit.
Sorry for the awkwardness, by the way.
Grit seems to be, handpicked by evolution. That represents grit to you. You're resting on the laurels of your family name. Coasting. Off and on with spurts of magic for the last 20 years. Just okay with being okay.
Nice. Very nice.
Don't get me wrong, okay for you is better than most, and that's a Hall of Fame career. But to me, grit is the type of man that'll reach down into that hole, that'll pull somebody out that probably doesn't deserve it. To me, grit is refusing to be an evolution because you don't want to be someone's lackey. To me, grit is forging your own Hall of Fame career. To me, grit is thinking about how to get back here every day for 9 years. And end this on your terms. I was mistaken. I was wrong. I said that you were jealous of me, right? You're not jealous of me. You're jealous of my passion.
Excuse me.
Fabricate passion. You have it or you don't, and I have it, Randy.
He's so good. He's just...
Every time that you
Talk about all-time great talkers.
push you,
Edge is up there.
I light a fire under you, and everyone
The
else
intensity is unmatched. I say as it as it breaks. Please come back. Thank you. Hello, Edge.
See, because you can't fabricate passion. You have it or you don't, and I have it, Randy.
Hey, happy.
And the only time
Wow.
you have it, I push you, I motivate you, I light a fire under you, and everyone else sees it but you. It's 9 years ago. That scares you. I inspire that passion in you, and that feeling scares you. You don't know what to do with it. If anything, you're a junkie for the way that I make you feel. But you listen to the voices in your head, right? Those voices, they're afraid of this feeling. They can't handle this feeling.
I do wish that people would
Horrible mistake.
they acknowledge the voices in my head line in the entrance song. It's happened a fair few times in WWE. Randy and his voices. It's just the song, isn't it? I think that's a bit overplayed.
You almost had me believing that maybe
Minor criticism, I should point out.
closure for me. But then you put your hands on my wife. You uttered
Imagine being able to talk for this long in such an engaging and passionate way. What a talented man.
pulled me back in. You accepted a last man standing match with me. A man
He's a real man's man.
will dive face first into a flaming table with thumbtacks lodged into every part of my body just to grab that torch that you took for granted.
Nah, so good. So good.
You dug yourself another hole, didn't you, Randy? This time, I'm not gonna pull you back out. I ain't gonna push you so far in, you will never get back out.
Oh, that look at the end. You guys see that? Woo! There's an A. Great. Absolutely great. One of the best of all time right there. I don't even need to say it though, do I? Tremendous. Hello, mate. You coming over? On a dreamy? What's this? On a dreamy? You don't give a toss, do you? Off. Upstairs he goes. Best Roman match? Roman AJ? What was that? Extreme Rules 2016? Yeah? Am I right or am I right? Let me know in the chat. I think it was 2016. It was Extreme Rules, wasn't it? It was a great match. Last year, when Roman came back from cancer, people claimed that he never even had cancer and it was just WWE trying to get him over. It feels like people just want an excuse to boo him. I agree, Orson. I really do agree. And those people that said that are bad, bad people. Extreme Rules and Payback 2016. It's the Extreme Rules one that I'm thinking of. I think. Hey Adam, why not wear headphones? That would remove the risk of copyright claims. Yeah, it would. Yeah, but then it would just be weird silence when I'm not talking. And it's really difficult to sync up anyway. It'd be impossible to sync up for people that do want to do that, watching at the same time. Hopefully we don't get another copyright strike. We'll see. Generally, WWE are just putting in claims on this stuff. When it's happened, a couple of NXT shows, we've got it's claims. You can't watch the video again. It's annoying. But it doesn't harm our channel's standing. We'll see. Fingers crossed. But it's something that we may have to resort to in the future, for sure. Hopefully we don't have to. Test 1 2 1 2. Reconnection successful. F's in the chat. F's in the chat. I'm back online. Over adversity. Something so real, and he came back in incredible time as well, and the strength that he showed, inspirational. And maybe it's a bit cheap to use that, but it also seems like an obvious, very human way to get someone over. I get the ethical implications of doing something like that, but genuinely, what an amazing guy for coming back so soon. That's incredible. So yeah, I do think there are problems with Roman's character and the way that he's being presented. I just really like him. Raphael, please don't get copyrighted so I can watch later on catch up. Fingers crossed, I can't. Maybe I'll just hum during every promo. Just a low Thanks for everything, man. Your work ethic is second to none. Thank you very much, Raphael. David, one of my biggest gripes with modern WWE is how creative book wrestlers to become champs so quickly, or too quickly. I want to see them battle in rivalries outside of titles. A wrestler's journey should be the most important. David, I could not agree more. There are times when the fast track thing has certainly worked in the past, and then there are times where there has really hindered a character. Sheamus immediately springs to mind, just catapulted right up. World title winner so early on into his career, and I don't think he ever truly recovered from that damage, especially in a certain section of the fans' eyes. Asuka, man, she's pulling double duty here. She's been on Raw and SmackDown, working her arse off. They are so limited on wrestlers. Props to all of the wrestlers, but especially those that happen to have match after match after match. Who's she going to be wrestling? Did they announce this a moment ago? One more title run for Edge. What do you think? Yes, I'm all for it. If he's around for 3 years, then I'm definitely all for it. I'd really like to see that. Just one more. And it would end with him putting over somebody with a great deal of potential, an up-and-coming star. I don't know who that is. I don't know who springs to mind immediately. Maybe Aleister Black? I think that could be a really nice little feud. A heel Aleister Black versus a babyface Edge. One thing I don't want to see from Edge if he's coming back for 3 years is a heel Edge. Just want to keep enjoying him. Want to keep enjoying that story there. Especially if he's only popping up from time to time. Kenny Marshall, hello. Watching on my break, the stream cheered me up. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. DH. Edge is quickly becoming my second favourite wrestler of all time. The dude is unreal. I was too young to understand what he was about back in day. Who's your first, DH? You can't say that. Oh, goodness me. She's peeking the microphone. Referee running behind her. Something's... Right, okay. Quite a few people have been ready for Asuka, unfortunately. Alexa Bliss on Friday was very much ready for Asuka.
Well, to answer Asuka's question tonight, her opponent is Kaden Carter from NXT.
Hot start for Kaden Carter there.
This Wednesday on NXT right here on USA, Kaden Carter has an opportunity to contend for the NXT Women's Championship, perhaps down the road.
So I guess we're going to get Alexa and Nikki versus Kabuki Warriors announced on Friday night. This is just going to be a singles match. As much as I like her, I just want to see Asuka beat her pretty quickly here, if I'm honest. Not that it's going to undo any of the damage that WWE have done to her over the past few years. Oh, they showed a graphic for it. Sorry, guys, I missed that. Well, I'm glad that's been announced. There you go. The women's titles. Women's tag titles on the line. As they should be. Listen, Adam. God. Sorry, I was probably reading donations. Or thinking about why my cat doesn't want to come and see me, even though I've got treats for him. There you go. That's what I want to see. Asuka. Taps out straight away. Not Asuka. Good stuff. Asuka's singing along to her own theme now. I think Alexa and Nikki are going to win the women's titles. My Alexa, they're just saying, it's going to be tight, I just can't pick a winner. She's playing along. Alexa, who's going to win? Give me a second. I almost said Roman versus Goldberg, but that's not happening. Alexa, who's going to win? Edge or Randy Orton? Ah, pathetic. What on earth is Asuka doing? She's back on commentary. I wanted to do this every week. Just put Asuka and Triple H on commentary, for goodness sake. I don't think it's very, like... Asuka's just incredibly likeable when she's doing this. I don't think it's amazing heel work or anything. But it's certainly entertaining. DH, Jeff Hardy. He was the first wrestler that was on TV when I turned SmackDown on in 2007 at 7 years old. I absolutely loved him and still do. Hey, isn't that cool that Jeff, same thing, I was captivated by Jeff, very much so. Jeff was one of my guys growing up, almost 10 years before that. Yeah, I love the Hardy Boys. They felt like they were sort of on the button pop culture-wise, didn't they? They were... And that's something that WWE did a lot better in the Attitude Era than they did now. WWE picks up on trends 2 years too late, almost every time now. Kyle, who's more over with the Cultaholic universe? Nige Pack or Bodger Mum? Checking in on the best Adam to have worked at Name Redacted. Thank you very much, Kyle. It's a very sweet thing for you to say. I'm a big Wilborn fan, actually. Nige Pack or Bodger Mum? I mean, I blab on about my dad all the time. But people... No, Matthew's mum is adorable. What a lovely woman. When she was in the office... He won't mind me saying this, I'm sure. She was going around taking pictures of just like the general side. She's so proud of Matthew, who is a wonderful, wonderful guy. And she was just genuinely, absolutely lovely. An absolute pleasure. Who should win the men's and women's Money in the Bank this year? Ember for women's. God, who should win the men's Money in the Bank? Who deserves a world title shot? I don't just want to say the obvious, like the Cesaro. Owens. Owens.
Visit redcrossblood.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS today. You can make a difference.
We know you might not be thinking of Burger King right now.
Did you ask Adam B back before he joined Wrestle Talk? No, we communicate all the time. We text back and forth. I knew that it was happening a little bit ahead of time, but no. I mean, he's down in London, so it just makes more sense, and he's really happy over there. I spoke to him today, actually. Had a brief chat about board games, and he's doing well. He sort of just checked in on me, in fact, with the self-isolation thing, and obviously he's doing the same, and he's happy and healthy down there as well, which is wonderful, of course. And I think, up to date. Adam, you as thick as your glasses. My glasses aren't crazy thick. Not crazy. I guess they're quite thick. Yeah, I've got big, thick thighs, which I'll get out on a stream later this week. Liv Morgan for Money in the Bank. Top 10 wrestling. Lovely to see you. I like that idea as well. Do you have the WWE trivia game? All in caps. No, I don't have the trivia game. I'll tell you what I do have kicking about. It's a WWE game. Where is it? You know what? I've never played it. Apparently it's a glorified version of pop rated scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Only pay for what you need.
I bought this years ago. 3 years ago now, probably. WWE Superstar Showdown. I don't know. Whenever we do games nights, it never comes up. Nobody ever wants to play this, which is understandable because there are no doubt better games. But this is it. Have you guys seen this before? I don't think it was crazy popular. Bryan, Roman, Cena show Orton and Big E on the cover, and it's just a glorified. It's all sealed still. It's nicely designed and everything, and you get these little metal figures in there, I think, of all the wrestlers. Well, maybe you don't. Well, there they are, look, under the cards. Oh no, they're plastic. Little Orton. Will that autofocus? Yeah, there you go. I might paint these. That'd be a nice fun stream, wouldn't it? Show in his You see that? Is that the focus? Who knows? Show with his choke slam hand, getting ready. Or maybe the WWMD? The WMD. Brian doing the yes chant. I don't know if it's any good. All of these are just stats cards with various moves on. Slam. The KO punch, sorry. Spear. The yes lock. The attitude adjustment. Etc, etc. I think you get the idea. It's a WWE board game. Rhea arriving at the Performance Center. Charlotte with a serious kick from behind. Rhea's head went like back there. That's the board game box closing there. Not me expelling gas. Or so you think. Doing fart jokes now. Jesus Christ. Oh, Rhea likes it. Rhea's one that I almost now want to lose. Because I want her to win it on a grander stage. Man, it would have been so much better in front of the crowd. I'm upsetting myself thinking about it. Favourite Craig David song? I really like Walking Away. And I know that's not going to be a popular choice. 7 Days is good. A lot of fun. Walking Away is really good. Paint stream. With a low text-to-speech cost, so you can chat. Yeah, I like it. I mean, I've literally never painted. I don't think I'd be very good at it. I was chatting to Jules the other day, and he's super into painting miniatures. He's really, really good at it. I've never done it before, and I'd just be worried that I'd be crap at it. Oh God, we're getting another replay. This Raw has been really bad. There's been good stuff. The Edge promo and the Undertaker promo. And the the Owens promo. But this has not been good, has it? 3 5-minute promos can't make up for what is a really boring show. You get better at painting minis by doing it, Adam. Totally! Practice makes perfect and all that. And I should do it. I definitely should. Maybe I'll have a go before streaming something. I don't know if people would even want to watch that, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah, we got the Brock and Drew stuff. I hope something fun happens there. Something exciting. 619. Booyaka, booyaka. Booyaka, booyaka. 619. Booyaka, booyaka. Mysterio. This was a good match. Is it Survivor Series? Yeah, little Dominic. I enjoyed this, and I remember enjoying this a lot more than I thought I was going to. Build to Rhea and Charlotte was poor. Yeah, I mean, I've not been watching NXT weekly, so I don't know if they've been doing more there. I think the build to everything has been poor, with the exception of maybe Owen Seth has been as good as it possibly can be, and Edge and Orton has been decent as well. Drew Brock's been alright. But there's a lot which has really suffered. Yeah, when Dominic gets involved. Spoilers. I'm really excited about it. Really, really enjoyed it. Have you seen the Lethal Flair segment in TNA? Asked TH? Yeah, I've seen it. Of course I have. Fantastic. Lethal does my favourite Flair. Like, a lot of wrestlers can do good Flairs, but Lethal's was brilliant. Another really underrated talker. A guy who I'm sad will probably never get to WWE now. Would be a hell of a trainer, backstage producer, whatever. But I'd have loved to see a Lethal WWE run. I don't know if they'd have known what to do with him. He could have easily just squandered around the lower mid-card. Very talented man. Good night, Sean Kirby. Sweet dreams. Good luck with your university work. Liberty, liberty, liberty. Every time I do one of these streams, I go to bed with that stuck in my head. Liberty, liberty, liberty. How long have we got? We've only got half an hour left. This goes what? 15 minutes tops? 12 minutes maybe? I remember going a little longer than I thought it would. And then I guess we've just got the Brock Drew stuff. And that might be it. Lethal isn't that old. Is he not? I want to say Lethal is 36. I guess. Jay Lethal is 34. He does have time. I take it back. It's just because he's been around for so long and he's always been great. That really surprises me. That really surprises me. Yeah, I thought he was older.
WWE Championship, and no doubt the sold-out crowd here in Chicago that has packed the Allstate Arena 100% behind One Man King.
I'm gonna grab a little bit of a snack while this starts playing out. I forgot about Rey Mysterio's pipe. That was a thing for a while. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna find something quickly to eat. Oh, I'm gonna have some toast. I'm gonna whack some toast in there. Tragic scenes as I'm almost out of bread and I've only got one normal slice and then the two end bits, so I'm not that excited about this. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of marmalade. Do Americans eat marmalade? Is that an American thing as well? It feels like that's a very British thing. Marmalade. They say it, don't they? Real Lady Marmalade. Oh, has it died again? What the hell? I don't know what's... We're back. I think we're back. Ends of bread are great toasted, Brad. That's the way you got to eat them. I don't want an end of bread sandwich. But end of bread toast, I can deal with that. I'm back online now. What's up with the Fs? Did it cut out or something? Little bit, yes. Like spot, yeah, give us a like. Let's see if we can get that to 1.5k before the stream ends. Marmalade is mostly British. We call it jelly. No, jelly's jam, isn't it? I don't think jelly was marmalade. I know marmalade's sort of a type of jam. Marmalade with the rind in, plenty of rind. Oh, delicious. It feels like a very old person thing, marmalade. I'm going to stop talking about marmalade now. Let me know what your favourite preserve is in the chat. I like a plum jam. I really like cheap jam as well. Tesco do a thing of jam for like 30p. It's just sugar, there's no fruit in it. It's really good. Love a bit of Marmite, he says. Nutella or Nutella, as some nutters say. I think that's the right way to say it, isn't it? Nutella. Biscoff spread, great shout, Ben. I saw Ross nominated for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame, and I was like, yes, delicious. Toe jam and Earl, big fan. Strawberry jam, very nice. Where we go? Vegemite. That's like a really Australian thing, isn't it? Australians don't eat Marmite, but they eat Vegemite. I don't like it as much as Marmite. And I don't love Marmite either. I like Marmite. That thing that you either love it or you hate it. No, I like it. It's good. I'm going to shut up. This is so pissing boring, isn't it? Getting the chat excited with all the preserved chat. We've still got 1,993 people watching. But it's dropping off slowly the more I talk about jam. Lemon curd. Tom Bussey there with a great shout. Love a bit of lemon curd. I think I've got some lemon curd. Maybe I'll have lemon curd. Stop saying lemon curd. Going nuts here. Oh no! Burn.
I reserved 2 tickets for you. The reunion. It's tonight.
Let's finish this. You and I are gonna catch fire, bro. Here's the party. I'm comfortable.
Alright, I'm coming to you.
Your girlfriend's listening.
Oh.
Let's you and I have a real talk.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
WrestleMania is presented by Snickers and the WWE. Our time to celebrate the top 5 fan favorite commercials from the last 5 years. Number 4.
Stop messing around, Breezy, and write in the ticket.
No. Why am I standing here? You two aren't even real
I'm doing this as quick as I can, by the way, guys. I've already got the butter on. I'm onto the marmalade now.
Wearing plaid after Arbor Day. And worst of all, sweatpants. You make me sick. Case closed. Breezy, write him the ticket.
You want to know why I can't write him the ticket? Because I like his style. They're really comfortable. They're really comfortable. Just no. No.
Snickers satisfies.
Lesnar kicking that pipe, by the way, and you just go through there, driving right out. Now the All-State Arena, and whoa! Nasty landing by Mysterio.
So guys, I made a bit of a mistake in that I made the toast, and because it's the end bits, they toast different speeds. So the middle bit's fine. The end bits are a little bit burned at the edges. I'm gonna soldier on because I'm a brave man. God, is it cocked up again? Stop with the F. I don't think it is breaking. It doesn't say it's breaking. Who knows? Are you just spamming F for no reason? Yeah, they are spamming F for no reason. Good stuff, guys. It's really funny. Great banter. Oh, that was for the toast. Thank you. Sorry, I take it back. Slow down with the Fs. It's not that bad, I'll show you. It's a bit burned at the top there, but it's okay. It's okay. Why are they showing Rey Mysterio versus Brock again? Because Brock's got a match at WrestleMania, and Rey doesn't. In America, marmalade is only usually served in breakfast diners alongside pancakes or the USA's version of a biscuit. As in biscuits and gravy, right? Which I love. I was in Texas a few years ago, and I had biscuits and gravy with the weird white gravy that you guys have. Delicious. Felt like a very unhealthy breakfast, but it was really, really tasty. Oh, look how burned that is on the back. Why am I eating it like a fajita? Burrito, rather. Biscuits and gravy! Yeah, like, the biscuits are a bit like our English muffins, sort of. What's wrong with white gravy? Yeah, it's pretty burned on the bottom. It tastes fine. Come on, Dominic. Turn out your daddy out. White gravy, think about what you just... Oh, guys. Come on. Come on now. I love the taste of white gravy. Blank King Gaming, sorry. Just spelling out for everyone in case you missed it. White gravy equals spunk juice. White gravy equals spunk juice. Is that toast buttered? It is. With Bertolli. Normally a Lurpak guy. But even the easily spreadable Lurpak is still a hassle. And I didn't want to come back. I already burnt the toast. So I didn't want to come back with a battered piece of toast that had all fallen apart because the knife has torn it apart because the butter's so hard. Country gravy is the less innuendo word. Thank you very much, Stephen Broker. I might make some country gravy. Maybe that would be a good cooking stream. God, it is weird, isn't it? It looks like, Oh, it's peppered. It's peppered. Delicious white gravy in my mouth. Thank you very much, Daniello. Friends and family are very much safe. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support.
The queen of WWE needs cricket's queen of coverage.
Where are you?
This lean green queen is here too.
Here to what?
Oh, hey girl. I'm here to give you back your robe.
What do you think will happen with the SmackDown tag titles at WrestleMania? Well, I read a report that they might just choose one from each team because Miz can't compete, so stick Morrison in there. But imagine picking between, like, Jimmy and Jey Uso. Where's the drama that this is just like... Also, it'd be one of each. Who's the better Uso? They're exactly the same. I'd say Jay's a fraction better, personally. And I guess you put Kofi in there. Because it's a ladder match and he can do high spots and that. Not that Big E can't. He almost kills himself each and every week doing the spear. I think they'll replace him. Maybe. Or maybe Morrison does it on his own. But he's a heel and he shouldn't win if he's doing it on his own. I don't know. Nor should he lose if he's doing it on his own, really. Because then he's like the triumphant. He's like, not triumphant, he's tried his hardest. And it's... The baby faces have got one over on a heel who has had the odds stacked against him. I don't know. Hopefully it's...
After I started vaping,
I don't know. Who would you bring out there?
I started having panic attacks. I couldn't really breathe. Like, my heart was beating so fast.
Joey Mercury, just for the lols.
It was, like, addictive. I thought I was kind of stronger than it, but soon I realized, like, it was holding kind of a power over me. I was always craving more and more. Like, it was never enough. When I quit vaping, I had a lot more energy. I'm someone that has done it, and it's not worth the consequences that are going to come.
My patients,
R-Truth would be a funny replacement. I don't know if it makes any sense. Well, it definitely doesn't make any sense. But
Absolutely. They are both very much hand in hand, so you should really be focusing on both, and definitely at the same time. The new Sensodyne sensitivity and gum gives us the dual action effect that really takes care of both our teeth sensitivity as well as our gum issues. By brushing with Sensodyne
I'm going
sensitivity and
to
gum,
leave the end of that bit of toast because it's a little bit too burnt for me.
to take care of your oral health, and it creates a healthier environment. There's no question. It's something that I would recommend.
Hearing Adam eat that toast is making me want white gravy. I don't know if that's a sexual thing or not. If you're saying you're jerking it. If you are, enjoy yourself. You do you, pal. I'm here for any entertainment that I can provide to you. It's okay up to the burnt bit, I think. Here's Dominic. There he is. This was great, wasn't it? Really good match. Arguably Ray's best since he's been back? No, he had that great series with Andrade. What am I talking about? Maybe best pay-per-view match since he's been back. It was really entertaining. Good. Just big sports entertainment match. The chair, yeah, the chair. And then the double 619, and then an amazing near fall. Go on, Dominic. The crowd are on their flipping feet here. This was a brilliant match. Go on, Dominic. Ray, frog splash. I thought he had it. And the double cover, and he still gets out. What a great near fall. What a really great near fall. Country gravy on toast is called on a shingle. I've heard that expression before. Maybe in did they say that in The Waterboy, the Adam Sandler film? By the way, guys, look. This slice of toast, I can cook toast. It's a little bit burnt there still, actually. But far better than the others. And that's your lot. F5. Dominic's laid out. Brock retains. Because of course he does. Thank you for tolerating me eating on stream. I just realised how hungry I was. I should have waited, really. I don't like being rude on stream. He says as he does the spunky cocktail. Oh, I'm not meant to say that word. Need a new word, a new phrase for that. What did we come up with? By we, I mean you. The SCD. SCD! Eat, lad, do whatever. We're here for the content. Oh, thank you very much, Trey. Cheers, mate. Adam brags about loving to bake, but then can't even cook toast without burning it. The reason is I had some different bread in that was taking longer to toast. I don't know why. So I turned the thing up and I forgot to turn it back down. I apologise. Yeah, Dominic does have a great frog splash. Did that go on for 25 minutes? It was like 20, wasn't it? The way they're standing, it says this Saturday and Sunday, but the way that Byron and Tom are standing, it just says turd between them. This turd. That's what it says. I can see it there. Can you see that? This turd. This turd. This turd. Well, that was delicious. What a healthy, nutritious dinner that I've had there. This turd. I love Byron's smile. What a weird little man. Big fan. So what are Brock and Drew going to do here? Get some coca noodles. Or coca noodles? Coca. It wouldn't be coca. Is that what I've got over there? I'm just going to grab one more drink before I finish. No, it's not. I got these the other day. Because I had the like pot noodle type things, the ramen, sorry. hot thing with those in. I really like the spicy ones. They're really, really good. So I've got some of those. This is a serious question. If I've had the network since Mania 34, I will get this Mania for free, correct? What do you mean? Well, you have to pay the monthly fee, Matthew. It'll be $9.99, but yeah, you get it if you've got a package. Or you can just sign up, new account or whatever. I think you need a credit card still at the moment to do it. But you get your 30-day free trial still. This Mania is going to be remembered for something. I still can't picture an empty Mania. Kind of sad, really. I agree, Ross, mate. We're witnessing, not just in the wrestling world, obviously. Like we're witnessing history. Everything's history. Like this is a big thing. People will be talking about the C virus. Can't say it. Sorry. For decades and decades. And obviously it's far, far bigger than wrestling. But what a fascinating Mania this is going to be to look back upon. Brian Bunker doing Ross's work for him. WTF moment for Ross. The screen said elimination match, but Tom said first pin wins. Oh! Maybe like... It's been changed? No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. Interessant. Poor Gronk, eh? Poor Gronk. What am I talking about? Getting paid millions of dollars, no doubt. To do something that's taped and you can flub it as many times as you want. Oh, he would. He was very good, wasn't he? They're still advertising it. There it is. Triple threat SmackDown tag team ladder match. And Elias versus Corbin. Yeah, they're really stretching this out. The match graphics. They're just recapping what's going on. Filling time. Can't blame him. Can't blame him. A song like Blinding Lights is going to make the empty arena WrestleMania even more sad unintentionally. I agree. There's something a little bit eerie about it, isn't it? Yeah, that is the camera. Pans across, showing nobody in sight. Alistair Black. God, just get on with it. We know which matches are happening. Come on. 10 minutes. Wait, have we got a porn bot in the chat? I think we have. Stevie's straight on it. Hi guys, how are you? From Priyanka Choudhury. Timed out by Steven Scodes in record time. Can we get some claps in the chat right now for Steven Scodes? Still going. Women's Tag Team Championship. There it is. Made official. Kabuki Warriors. Alexa and Nikki. Claps in the chat, please. Still advertising Roman and Big Billy Goldberg there as well. Look at their love. Look at the outpouring of love for one Steven Scodes. Thank you very much, guys. Hope it got hidden there automatically, but he just went, F you, Steven! You horrible bastard. Steven putting the work in. F you, Steven! Very nice of you. Few suggestions. Slippery willy dance, I like it. Slippery willy dance. Like I'm trying to grab them. Like I'm trying to hold on to them. Like if I was falling back off a cliff or something. Go, whoa! There's no vines on there. I've got to grab something, but they're all oiled up, and I'm trying to hold it, but I can't do it. I'm a 31-year-old man. Grow up, Adam. 15 matches confirmed for this year's WrestleMania. as Blank King Gaming says.
Get one now for just $6. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
Sammy Snake Dance, I like that, Oates. Sing Wonderwall, show us your ass. The Flubber Rubber. Sam. The Spunky Sauce Shake. Don't you dare grow up, Adam. I won't, don't worry. PJ Pennington. Hello, Adam. Hello, PJ Pennington. Hello, Adam. Oh, I'm delirious. It's almost 4 in the morning. I can't believe I've not had a letter through my door yet from my neighbours complaining about this every single night. Quite often until, especially late in the morning. The Spunky Tiny C Dance. He's gone with their party boy pal. The C word, the one that rhymes with rock, that's the problem. You can't just add tiny or small or whatever. That's not the issue. But thank you for your suggestion once again. Thank you very much, Aaron. Very nice comment there. Join the Wrestling Generation Facebook group. Austin laughed. Join the Wrestling Generation Facebook group. It's the best Wrestling Generation Facebook group on Facebook. It's a solid promo, that. Daniel O'Connor, drunk on Baileys. From a shoe, I hope. Mr. Stream, who's on graded? Tom. Tom's on graded tomorrow. Jack. No, is it Tom? I think it's Tom. Yeah, it's Tom. It's Tom tomorrow. And then Jack's doing AEW graded. And Tom's doing NXT as well. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. There you go. Should probably know that. Phoenix. Phoenix. I think. Adam, do you know if there's any shows after Mania, or will WWE shut down after Mania and give everyone a break? So they've taped everything up to next Wednesday's NXT. That's done. They haven't got SmackDown done. So the plan is to shoot SmackDown during the day and then air it that evening. Currently, I believe they're able to do that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, because I haven't been keeping up with any new restrictions or any extension to the restrictions. I think it's very likely that they won't be able to make that SmackDown happen. I would suggest that's what will end up happening, but we'll see. I mean, they don't want to miss any shows. Fair play.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for your reigning,
It's going to be another great promo, that's for sure.
undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world,
These are Lesnar's easiest paydays ever.
Lesnar.
Although it might get physical fit here. You'd think it would do in the closing segment.
On this industry, I believe
I'm so damn hot.
magic of WWE.
And also, somebody's made a donation. I'm kidding. I'm so damn hot. Keep safe, Adam. Thank you very much. I'm in New York and it's really getting scary here. Can you possibly explain why the seasickness can't be said on YouTube? So they've demonetized people saying it, especially repeated times, to try and stop the spread of misinformation and the monetization of people spreading misinformation. Or I guess maybe capitalizing on something which is a real human tragedy as well, probably plays into it. But essentially they don't want people spamming videos,
Time in our lifetimes together.
making money from it.
They call this the Go Home segment on the Go Home Raw to WrestleMania.
Oh,
If you look,
pulling back the curtain, Paul.
here's who stands here in this ring in the Go Home segment for the Go Home Raw before WrestleMania. Champion Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar's looking especially iced gemmy tonight, his hair.
Year in and year out, at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar is the beast to slay. The
Heyman once again just being really good at putting over Brock's opponent.
Drew McIntyre.
Hope Drew wins, I think.
Special compared to the dumbass
Even in front of nobody.
who says, I can do the WWE stuff. No, you can't.
Dumbass.
Drew McIntyre is special compared to that locker room. And let's be honest with each other. That is the most extraordinary roster in the history of this industry. Drew McIntyre.
It's a fair comment.
All of them is that special. You know who else was special? The Rock, who got laid out and beat by Brock Lesnar the first time Brock ever went after that title. You know who else was special? The immortal Hulk Hogan, whose blood was wiped across Brock Lesnar's chest like some medieval warlord conquering the past. You know who else was special? Randy Couture. You know who else was special? Shane Carwin, John Cena, The Undertaker. They were all not just special, they were legends.
What a hype, man. I say it every week.
Icons that stood
So bloody good.
all the other icons, and at the end of the day,
Take care, PJ. All the best, mate.
to the ring against a once ever athlete like Brock Lesnar. You know what happened? They ended up like everyone else. Not so god special, but just
Kevin Owens said the S word earlier, and they've just bleeped damn.
Drew McIntyre
What?
does not need
Is it because it was goddamn? Religious connotations?
or exaggerate or market or promote just how damn good that Claymore kick is. So was the Rock Bottom. So was Hulk Hogan's leg drop. So was Randy Couture and Shane Carwin's knockout punch. So was John Cena's attitude adjustment. So was the Undertaker's choke slam and tombstone at WrestleMania, and none of them worked on Brock Lesnar on the day that Brock Lesnar stepped in the ring, and it truly mattered after the bell rang. Now that Brock Lesnar
Are we going to see Drew?
that the Claymore kick is coming to him, one of two things is going to happen. Either Brock Lesnar has now mastered a strategy that will avoid the Claymore kick, or Brock Lesnar will eat a Claymore kick, and then we're going to find out if the Claymore kick can take down Brock
I love that.
Lesnar.
I hope he's pushing the idea that
I have
Brock's
something for you.
either going to outsmart him, which he may do.
It's more than a prediction.
It's a spoiler.
It's more than a spoiler.
Oh.
It's an absolute guarantee. Next year, on the Go Home segment, on the Go Home Raw, before WrestleMania, you know who's going to be standing here? Brock Lesnar, with the title over his shoulder.
When he puts him away with a Claymore, WWE have done a really amazing job of building the Claymore up as just a great finisher.
Great story to tell.
Hope that continues.
More compelling
I'd love Brock to be put away with one. I don't think that's going to happen, though.
with the right look at the right time, but he got beaten fugly at the 2020
Fugly?
WrestleMania.
I like that
The
word.
reigning defending
Remember
undisputed
fugly.com?
heavyweight champion of the world, Brock
Spent a lot of my
Lesnar.
teenage years on that
This year
website,
at
listening to the prank calls.
Drew McIntyre walks in special. And Drew McIntyre walks out just like everybody else. Nothing more than Brock's
Bitch.
bitch.
There it is. Great promo. That's the end. That is the end. Quite poignant though. You know what? That worked for me. That honestly worked for me. I know it's not the most exciting ending, especially on a go-home episode of Raw, but Heyman acknowledged that. Very impactful, I thought. Very impactful. Thought that was cool. I will just make sure that I haven't missed any of your super chats before I go to bed. Jesus! Give me Paul Heyman for half an hour. Couldn't agree more, Kayla. What a guy! What a guy. Thanks for the stream, buddy. Get some sleep. Thank you very much, Brian. Cheers for tuning in. And Louis Ortega as well. Hey Adam, I'm a huge fan. Well, I'm a huge fan of you, Mr. Ortega. I've admired your work for a long time. Yeah, guys, cheers once again. Sorry Raw wasn't especially good. There's no point pretending that it was. But thanks for watching me talk about gravy, eat toast, show you a board game I haven't played for some reason. And yeah, that's it. Give us one more like if you haven't done so already, I guess. But yeah, guys, this has been a real pleasure. I will see you for Twitch tomorrow, 8 p.m. BST now, 8 p.m. British time, British summer time, where I'll be playing Spyro, I think, probably. Wednesday, back here, NXT, 1 a.m. Thursday, more Twitch. Friday, SmackDown once again. Saturday, you'll find out when we release our predictions video. Might have just given it away a little bit there. See you later, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, keep an eye on the channel over the coming days. Predictions coming soon, pictures, etc., etc., etc. Stay safe. Just talking now, aren't I? I'll just say goodbye. Guys, I love you. Truly do. Goodbye.